Real life street stars, man. We got a situation right here. Man, we got the man behind the situation. We just did 1 million views. With Lady Jaguar Wright, and we have her right hand. Goomba, Gerald G. Soldier. First, let's do it like this. What do you like to go by? Because I see the other bloggers throw up Goomba. Of course, Gerald is what we throw out. G's.
Get my government. You know what I mean? That's my government name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we roll with Goomba. Night and Day gave me that name. Goomba Head. So we're gonna roll with that.
Goomba Head like Super Mario?
Oh yeah.
Oh man. Yeah. For those old heads out there, the Mario Bros 1. Everybody know that Mario Bros 1 screen.
Yeah. That's gonna be the next tattoo.
Goomba's the first enemy. Yeah. He's the first boss. Hey, welcome on the couch, man. It's crazy, man, because it's funny. We just did your wife's interview. It touched 1 million views. And it was a time for celebration at that time.
Right.
And and I don't want to say unfortunately, but unfortunately, at that same time it touched 1 million views. Things took a turn, made a little left curve. And the reason you're here tonight is because a lot of people are invested not only in Jaguar,
right,
but also in yourself, in the situation that has come about since then. So we felt it's only right that we basically, because we be in conversation, we're doing, and for the fans that's home that may not know.
Let me tell y'all, we're business partners.
We're business partners.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we family.
We're family, man. We've been trying to build the Philadelphia network, which we're going to touch on more.
Oh, yeah.
But we've been shooting episodes of that with Jaguar. So, because everyone asks, how come Jaguar won't put this stuff on her own content? Why she giving it to Reallyfe? Why won't she go? And I say, man, she's building something to, appease outside of YouTube, outside of Instagram, outside of TikTok and the powers that be, her own platform that will be on Roku, Philadelphia TV network, which you guys have been promoting heavily.
Oh, yeah.
And
on Roku. You can get it on the internet, your mobile device. You know what I'm saying? All you gotta do on Roku is go in there and go through your apps, type in Philadelphia TV Network, and watch us pop up and enjoy.
All right, definitely.
And enjoy.
Definitely. What I would like to do is I would like to see how you want to go about this. Normally in these real life interviews, we try to get a life story, which we do want your story.
Yeah.
Or, there's the incident went down, of course, this past MLK weekend. I'm gonna ask you, do you want to address that first and then build up who and how you and Jaguar met and who you are and your history? Or do you want to just slow burn to take them all the way through there? Do they need to understand the man behind those actions first? How do you feel like going?
I feel like going, the path of, let's start talking about what happened.
Let's do that.
And then we can build up from there.
And let me say this. And for what, again, we've been working as producers on y'all's show to where we're talking about content, where we do the show technically on Mondays or whatever day we want to do it. And we've been planning for the next show to come forward. And Thursday, prior to that Monday MLK, we were talking about how we're going to, we have a lot of people on the line. Spider Loke.
Yeah.
Jaguar called with Corrupt on the line from Daz and Corrupt.
Right.
Corrupt he's down. Let's do the show. Shucky Ducky. Shout out Shucky Ducky.
Baby. Yeah, quack.
Man, everyone is invested into the Jag brand and ready to move forward. So the Monday episode following the one we shot prior, which that episode was with Soular and Shaka, which we'll go in that.
Yeah.
We were gonna, go forward and just, get this thing rolling.
Yeah.
We were in conversation Friday. Where we were to technically talk about the weekend and going into Monday. Y'all were gonna go celebrate. And again, I'm gonna let you tell the story, but y'all were gonna go celebrate, the 1 million views. There was Terrence Gangster Williams. He had a party that we were, that we were supposed to be at Saturday night.
Right.
And again, we were in communication. So let's do it like this. Saturday.
Yeah.
I want you to take us through what happened Saturday. When I say Saturday, I don't mean Saturday afternoon. I mean that Friday in Shreveport going into Saturday morning, because there was a situation that happened in the I-20 situation. So I want you to phrase it as far as what happened starting with going to Shreveport going into Saturday? We'll just kind of go from there.
So, me and my wife, Jaguar, we was going to have a business meeting. You know what I'm saying? With I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Baten's wife. As we know, Shaka's is there. You know what I mean? Family's there, as y'all seen in Jag's videos and her lives and everything. I was actually there to get the website back together. You know, at the time we was having problems with people logging in. Matter of fact, we had a problem with somebody actually getting into the system and actually like deleting everything.
Oh wow! Damn.
Yeah.
Damn. So you had to address that problem.
Yo,
oh, shit.
I'm the one uploading. I'm the one got to make sure all content's together, make sure everything's right.
Yeah.
When I noticed that, yo, babe, hey, red flag, boom. This is right after the Big L shit. I'm like, yo, nigga, I'm getting messages like crazy. Let me go and check.
Yeah.
I go check, boom. Looking like, damn, bro, like they really knocked our shit off. Like, who the fuck is doing this shit?
Right.
You know, me and my wife have a conversation. She let me know, woo. I'm like, you really think that? She said, I know so. I'm like, damn, that's cool. So we go work with our new web designer, with our new personal project manager, you know what I'm saying? And she helps me out with the web design and everything and teaches me things that I've learned very quickly. Yeah. Meanwhile, let everybody know, I learned this shit within 24 hours. It shocked me. It shocked our business partners. Like, nigga, how did you learn this shit so fast?
Your background makes it necessary.
And we're going to go back to my background.
We're going to go through that, but that makes it necessary, yeah.
Makes it very necessary. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so we get there and I'm working on the website. We talking to tech. Tech hooks everything up. Boom, it's back on. We start getting everything rolling. Then babe's like, yo, I'm getting messages. Like, what's good? Like, we gotta go. Bet. I ain't tripping. How long we going? Such. All right, cool. Then she asks, you wanna go with us? I immediately say no. She looks at me and like, yo, why you saying no? I don't know this nigga. We don't know this nigga.
I'll say the name. You know,
you can say the name because I'm not saying it.
Yeah, right. We are talking about Soular, and Soular is the guy who, of course, was previously with Carbonation, and of course,
they just popped up out of nowhere.
And we're going to go through that because I want to understand how he came around. But yeah, so she asked if Soular wants to come along to just we got to go.
Yeah.
Do you want to come? Okay, and you're like, no. She's like,
she said, why you saying no? Because I don't feel right. Something about that nigga I don't understand about. And we don't need to. When she looked me in my eyes, she was like, nigga, we have a way of communicating.
Yeah.
That's my wife.
Right. And
you know what I'm saying?
Y'all been in some,
we done been in some shit.
Y'all done been in some shit to where sometimes it's just a look.
And I'm not about to give out the motherfucking plan on how we fucking operate and move and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But to know your spouse, you really have to fucking know your spouse. Yeah. My wife asked me, yo, when I'm doing this shit, just quiet and watch and learn. I'm doing everything she taught me. Everything she sit there and mentioned to me. Baby, look, you gotta work with these motherfuckers. You gotta set up these niggas like this, woo, to see what they fucking actually are. Yo, I'm doing everything my wife taught me. I didn't know none of this shit. I didn't even know she was a fucking singer when I met her. We're gonna go into that later.
Yeah, exactly. I'm curious how y'all met, but yeah, we're going into that.
Yeah. But, you know, with this nigga, it's like, first off, I was like, no. And she said, yo, he a grown man. If you want to go, he can go. I said, yeah, it'd be cool to have extra eyes on the road. And if anything happens, we're going to really see what a nigga like. You know what I'm saying? I'm military-minded, military trained. You know what I'm saying? Yo, and I let him know. We move this certain type of way. I'm not giving you all the fucking information, bro. But I'm letting you know the fucking details. We giving, this is how we fucking move. If you can move that way, that's great. If not, I know. I know where you stand.
Yeah, I see.
So we roll out. I didn't argue with her in somebody else's house because I'm not gonna do that shit. I learned my lesson a long time ago. Don't ever do that shit with your wife. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Don't have a big ass argument and shit like that. Let your woman live.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
I agree. But
yeah. We as men understand.
Pick your battles.
Women.
Pick your battles.
Pick your battles, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, hey, you're going to win some, you're going to lose some, but hey, you live to fight another day.
There you go.
As Pop said, God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So.
Shreveport is the destination.
Shreveport is the destination. We were going to go gamble. We was going to look at this new house. You know what I'm saying? We were going to do family shit. I don't want this nigga to go. I don't know this nigga. I just seen this nigga twice. This is the third time I'm seeing this nigga.
And let's do that. People are saying that you might have known him for, let's say, a month, 2 weeks. You said you seen him 3 times.
3 days.
3 days.
Matter of fact, the first time we seen him was after we was on a live with somebody I can't remember right now, but y'all can go back and do the research because I know y'all gonna do the shit.
It's all out there.
It's all out there. So we said, you know, we need interns, we need tech people, we need fucking web designers, we need everything because it's just me and her doing everything. You know what I mean? So as soon as we said that, you pop up the next day.
That was raising an eyebrow.
You see her with Shaka, and all of a sudden you gotta make your way there. You didn't have plans already set, bro. Like who sent you?
And again, I'm just filling in, and you know, he said he came from Cincinnati, and the next step was Dallas. That's a big jump, but
yeah, the next step Dallas because you see her online with Shaka, bro. You see her online with Shaka, bro. You see her online with Shaka, bro. And you know what power she got. You know she running the algorithm. As my family say, yeah. She's a walking algorithm.
She's a walking algorithm. Yes, she is.
As soon as she open her mouth about the truth, everybody's on it.
Without question.
So why are you coming around, fam? Because the intern shit, and that's the first thing you said. Oh, I do tech, I do this, I do that, I do this, I can help you get a capital, I can do this, I can do that. You moving too fast. We've noticed that before. And like the fable says, keep your friends close, but your enemies closer. So when my wife said, why are you saying no? I looked her in the eyes and was like, got you, bet. Oh, this is what we doing? Let's ride, baby.
Yeah. So he's along for the ride.
What?
Shreveport is the destination. Y'all arrive in Shreveport. Again,
well, we going to the casino. We about to win big. We about to go look at this new house. You know what I'm saying? We about to turn the fuck up and come back home.
Right.
It's supposed to be a one-day trip.
Now, Jack said this, and again, if I'm wrong about anything she says, please somebody correct me. But she was like, hey, when they got there, she said she had to keep the girls off of him. He was getting beads, Shreveport, Louisiana style. Y'all was at a party. I remember
the girls. What girls?
Exactly.
That's a friend of ours who's a gem in our life, who actually gave us counseling for our marriage. Mm. I'm not going to exploit my friend. Him. I'm not going to exploit him. I'm not going to say his name.
Mm. Okay.
But he noticed some things about that nigga as well with his touching and whispering shit in niggas' ears and shit. You're a magician, right? That's what it states up on your fucking Instagram, correct? It's got King Soular, whatever the fuck your name is. Down below that says magician. So magicians are used to doing what? Hypnosis. So you hypnotized my wife, my nigga, and I noticed the shit, and you got pissed off. I noticed the shit, I didn't fall for your shit, bro.
At what point did you notice that?
I noticed the shit when we was on the motherfucking way. Everybody know we was at Buc-ee's.
Shout out Buc-ee's.
Shout out Buc-ee's, the best fucking car stop, because it ain't no fucking truck stop in the fucking, in Texas, all over this fucking nation.
Period, yeah. Facts.
You hear me? Yeah. The best brisket sandwiches you'll ever find.
If they didn't know.
What? Get you some beaver chips.
Let's not talk about the
potato chips that they cook.
The beaver chips.
What? Don't forget the jerky. Or I can go on.
I mean, yeah, come on. The pecans, come on, let's
the cups, the t-shirts, the souvenir. Buc-ee's, I love you.
Buc-ee's.
Call me. I need a sponsor. Philadelphia needs a sponsor.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
But
Reallyfe needs a sponsor as well too. You know what I'm saying?
Buc-ee's.
Buc-ee's.
So y'all, but that's when you kind of noticed, like just like you said, you stopped at Buc-ee's and on the way there, which is from Dallas to Shreveport, it's about a 2-hour drive, 2.5 hour. If you're
doing a speed limit, you know what I'm saying, it's about 2 hours.
Yeah.
If doing slow poking around, maybe 2.5.
So that's a time for a lot of conversation. A lot of conversation can happen in that time.
We had that conversation. We was vibing. I'm trying to get to know this nigga. Let me hear what you got to say, bro. And it happened. Then you want to touch and feely and shit. My wife knows I'm not a touchy-feely type of guy.
Like when it started like a shoulder grab. Like,
oh, man, gratitude. Thank you so much for that. I've never been to Louisiana, and this is going to be my first time. Bro, get the fuck off me, my nigga.
Yeah.
Don't talk to him that way. Well, hold on. What the fuck just happened? I just went to Buc-ee's, got the niggas some food while you was on the interview. What the fuck? You my wife.
That does raise another eyebrow.
You touching on here, whispering shit, nigga, getting in subconscious, my nigga, because you a magician. Mm. And magicians know hypnotics, nigga. They know hypnosis. And if you didn't know hypnosis, you can touch somebody and whisper something in the air, get in their subconscious and knock them out. Then they can spill all the fucking beans and they wouldn't even fucking know what the fuck they did. I'm not dumb, my nigga. I play dumb very well. As my wife calls it, country dumb. I play it very well. Mm. But I'm very intelligent because my background, bro, military, dog, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
My job was I was in the Signal Corps, bro. Signal support specialist. I work with FM radios, AM radios, tax hats, nigga. Communications, period, nigga. I set up servers, nigga. Work on generators, every fucking thing they taught me, nigga. I can find you if I want to, nigga. But guess what? I ain't that vindictive. They taught me very well. Shout out to the fucking Army.
Yeah, and
the 7 years I fucking served, went to Iraq. But go ahead.
Yeah, because there's a story in that Iraq story that we're gonna get to, but cool. We'll get there.
Cool.
But y'all, all right. So let's say it like this: y'all do make it to Shreveport, and by that time, everything's still copacetic, or you just kind of moving with just like a little bit of okay.
Now me and my wife we didn't have this conversation verbatim, but like I said, I know my wife. My wife knows me, as a husband and wife should. I understood the mission that we was on. Keep your friends close, keep your enemies closer. We don't know you yet, my nigga, so we're gonna find out who you are. And you gonna prove yourself to us without us even trying.
A road trip will do that.
What?
Road trip will do that.
Especially if you ain't got no money and you relying on me to feed you. You're relying on me to fucking lay your head down somewhere to wash your nasty ass in a fucking fresh ass tub, nigga.
Did he show any gratitude in that scenario as far as?
Gratitude. Thank you so much. Gratitude. Oh. Gratitude. Matter of fact, me and my wife walked in that fucking room. We was upset because we had already had plans as a husband and wife. And I'm not about to indulge into what the fuck our plans were. We already had a conversation. So when we got into our fucking room and realized there wasn't no cutoff, we was fucking disappointed. And matter of fact, what the fuck did you say? First thing out your mouth, why y'all look so disappointed in this room? This is a great room. Nigga, we disappointed because we can't do what the fuck we came here to do. There's a third wheel that I never fucking wanted. And I was verbatim and said that out loud, nigga. But because I love my wife, I'm not gonna fight with my wife in somebody else's house. That you're a fucking guest at, nigga. That I'm a fucking guest at. I'm not disrespectful like that.
And this is all after the party. Because again, God, I gotta say this. Y'all were to come back and come to real life by 4:00 that day on Friday.
That day on Friday.
And y'all chose to say, hey, Jack said it was traffic. We're gonna stay here a little longer.
It wasn't no fucking traffic, bro.
You know.
Matter of fact, that day, before that day, we found out, we even found out that it was a fucking million motherfucking views. Before you even hit us up, Joker, I told her, babe, I don't have my medicine. We need to go back so I can get my medicine. Okay, babe, well, we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to the park, we're gonna walk around, we're gonna go to the fucking Ming Garden and eat lunch, and then we're gonna get on the fucking road. Bet I'm down with that fucking plan, let's do it. Before we even found out. Now we walked, found out the information while we was at fucking Ming, because she said she needed to make a phone call, which was to you. You let her know what the fuck was going on. She came inside. Hey, yo, we done fucking hit 1 million on fucking Reallyfe Street Stars. What? We beat Charleston White, nigga, and cut that shit in half, nigga. What? Fuck yes, nigga, let's go. Philadelphia, nigga, we rising, baby, let's go.
Turn up.
Shit, I ordered hot tea, nigga.
Ooh, not the hot tea.
What? At the Chinese restaurant, you hear me?
Ooh, sake.
We didn't have no liquor yet.
Damn, the hot tea.
What? So I got the hot tea shit. When she came and told us that shit, let's talk Philadelphia. We rising. Let's go. Let's get it. Philadelphia.
You're excited.
What?
It's lit.
Lit. We can't wait to get back home. She said, Joker's talking about we'll have a party when we get back. We're gonna have a party when we get back, you know what I'm saying? Hey, they're ready to celebrate. Bet. Let's do it. That's family. Let's celebrate this fucking million that we beat fucking Charleston White, nigga, in half. 3 weeks, that nigga got his shit in 6 weeks. We chopped that bitch in half.
Ooh.
You did that, babe. We did that.
Ooh.
Philadelphia did that.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, I'm hyped. I'm the hype man, my nigga. So this nigga over there sitting there in the corner just, Philadelphia. And let's ask the question, who was really jealous?
Yeah, no, so I want to say this because he had said previously that you were jealous the fact that she touched 1 million. Did you show any signs of, I mean, it sounded like it's celebrated. It sounded like we lit.
How the fuck did I show any signs of fucking jealousy?
Yeah, did he misread something or?
I don't know what the fuck this nigga read. Maybe he's talking about himself. Maybe he's mad he wasn't a part of that. Nigga, I was here. I'm my wife's protector. I'm her half, which makes us a whole. Y'all know this. Y'all seen this.
Yeah, facts. And this is from the first interview to the second, which were years apart.
Years apart.
The silent part in the back. Mind you,
what?
Yeah, so that's not even the question.
Right.
I'm just curious. Y'all don't make it back. Y'all do plan to come back to Dallas Friday night, I'm assuming.
Exactly.
Because everything seems like it went kind of left in the car ride home. And there's two versions of that story.
Of course.
There's your version, her version, and the truth.
Of course.
I really want to hear your version because, again, Jag, I talked to you and you told me what happened and she told me what happened. And it was like, it's the same story, but it's perspective. So it's like, I want you to be able to tell, even the audience as far as what happened as far as coming back to Dallas, where things took a turn between you, Jag, Soular, and this triangle that was going on this road trip.
I got you. I'm gonna give it to you in chronological order. So that night, before we found out, we was only supposed to be there one night. Go to the casino, go to a show that, Alter Ego, that's out there in Shreveport. Shout out Eddie. He's the lead and saxophonist, and shout out to Quinto, that's on the keyboard. Shout out to everybody. I can't remember your name, man, on the guitar, but you bad as fuck. Do you hear me?
Shout out guitar player.
What? Okay. Anyways, shout out to the drummer too. But Alter Ego in Shreveport, Louisiana. We went to a event that night. Matter of fact, y'all probably seen that on the live, Philadelphia. I put that on my live on Instagram and everything, and you know they joined in.
It was nice. It was Alter Ego because I think everybody had like a little badge that said something. I don't know if it said Alter Ego or something, but it like everyone was part of some type of.
Yeah.
Everyone knew everybody.
Everybody knew everybody. You
Yeah.
know, Shreveport is like that. Shreveport is a country town. You know what I'm saying? But yo, they know everybody. It's family. You know what I mean? And that's why we love Shreveport. You know, Bebe from Shreveport. Goddamn.
Shout out Bebe for real.
Shout out Bebe. You know, holla at me, fam. We family. God, call me.
Oh, we're gonna make that happen.
You know what I'm saying?
Regardless.
Yeah, shout out to my brother DJ Chopper.
Shout out Chopper.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Shout out to Nino. Anyway, we're gonna do shouts later. But back to Shreveport and Alter Ego. You know, doing that live, you know, we all three, boom, 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 boom. Hit it together. Never seen nothing like that ever. You know what I mean? So we had a great night. Great fucking night. We get back to the room. Everything's everything, you know what I'm saying? Me and my wife have a discussion. Hey, yo, babe, I need to get my medicine. You know, I don't have my medicine because we left quickly. So we agreed, yo, we're gonna go walk the park, we're gonna go eat, and we're gonna get on the road. Cool. And we're gonna get back home. So we didn't even know at the time that we hit 1 million views yet. We wake up the next morning, everything copacetic. Since we had the plan, we got out the room pretty early, you know, before checkout. We went to the park, you know, did our calisthenics, walked around, you know what I'm saying? After that, we did lunch. You know, she had a phone call that she said she was gonna make. She told me and that nigga to go inside to go get the fucking the seeding. We went inside and got the seeding while she sat there at that conversation with you. Came in, she was excited. We toasted up, like I said. I'm excited. Can't wait to hear him get the fuck back home so I can take my medicine on top of playing this big ass party with Reallyfe Street Stars. Yo, we was on deck. All of a sudden I get a phone call from Landmark, which my wife has introduced me to. It's an organization where they help you transform your mind and your mindset into accepting possibilities and accepting responsibility in your life to actually move forward in that. So, you know, I told her who it was. She's excited because, hey, yo, we about to go through this course together like we plan to. We plan to build ourselves and get ourselves up in a higher mental status and status to where we're actually communicating better as a couple.
Okay.
So
when you say better, we're gonna go back to that because I'm just, you know, because like you said, better. But go ahead.
Right. So, you know, I tell her, baby, it's Landmark. She's like, take it. I'm talking, take the call. Don't get that twisted, but, you know, excuse me, I done already finished my meal. Y'all almost finished. I'll meet y'all in the car. Here's the card, pay for the bill. You know what I'm saying? I'll see y'all later. Now, I noticed these two white women next side of us. They were muttering something. I paid attention and then I just blocked it off. If you don't know, Shreveport town is very spiritual. As we was going to Shreveport, we told this nigga, yo, Shreveport is very powerful as an energy because it's a vortex and there's portals there in Shreveport, if you didn't know. But, and every time we go to Shreveport, something always snatches my wife's stones off her neck. Every time. And we went and they drew and snatched right off her neck. She caught them before they fell.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, baby, it's strong out here. She's like, yeah, it's always strong. And she was telling that nigga that shit. So I guess he utilized it and used it with his hypnosis that he learned from Nature Boy, which made him the new leader after Nature Boy got left. And that came out your mouth. Bro, you attested to fucking human trafficking, my nigga. You trafficked 20 or 70 people across borders just to get them back to the States after Nature Boy got locked up?
You're talking carbonation. You know, for those that may not know.
Carbonation. After Nature Boy got locked up, this nigga was responsible for moving everybody. And he said he did so very well. Out his own mouth, to me. I didn't ask him for that. He told me that. But anyways, I digress.
Yeah.
We was in Shreveport, and you know, like I said, the energy was very strong and everything like that. We get there, and you know, he ain't got no money, he ain't got this, he ain't got that. I pay for meals, I pay for the hotel room. Matter of fact, he stayed with us. Got to upgrade the next day too. You got your own damn room.
Oh, damn. Okay.
So we can do what the fuck we gonna do.
What we talked about.
What?
I'm saying.
I'm trying to get it. Anyways, let me take a sip. But yeah, I'm doing the husband-wife shit. Baby, go get some ice. Cool, I go get some ice real quick. It's just right in the corner. We chit-chatted before I go get the ice. I come back, it's silent. My wife is like she in a trance, off in her phone. The door slammed. She tried to crack a joke. I ain't gonna repeat the joke. But the gist of it is, nigga, no, we not. Not everybody. Especially not you, especially with this nigga here, and we ain't got no clothes off. You know what I'm saying? Hey, This nigga's a part of sex club. I don't know what, if I see this nigga, I might shoot this nigga. Matter of fact, you go to my weapon and you, this is nice. Oh, this is great. This is great. Matter of fact, I actually unload that bitch for you and show you, hey, yo, this is our protection. Since you so-called family. But I'm gonna see who you really are. You going, oh yeah, this is beautiful. This is, yeah. Yeah, appreciate you. Now get your hands off of it. Because that's ours.
Right.
Now to clarify this, I bought that myself with my money. I know my wife says she bought it with her money. No. We was taping the podcast. And I had to leave to go get our protection. Now, the way I did that is my business, but I'm letting everybody know right now, I got my own funds. Not my wife's. I don't live off my wife. I got my own shit. Due to the shit I went through fucking in the goddamn military.
Yeah, most ex-military, a lot aren't taken care of, but most are taken care of.
Through 04, 05, I went to Iraq. I was 19. I turned 20 in Baghdad. Yo, y'all can't tell me what the fuck I haven't done for this country. For y'all, I don't even fucking know who fucking hate me. For what? I protected y'all ass. And for the ones who support us, thank you. And the ones that know what the fuck we go through, thank you.
Definitely. So to fast forward a little bit, the situation as far as, of course, I understand all the room stuff. You know, he got his own room. Now the ride back, come back to Dallas. Something goes left, and I know you're taking it in chronological order. And again, you're giving us tidbits as far as how the mindsets is going to both parties. But something goes left, and
it goes left when, like I said, when I get a phone call from Landmark. I get a phone call from my sponsor, and she's informing me about the new class that we're about to start, which was started yesterday. But we worked that out, anyways. And me and my wife was actually going through the same class at the same time, as we talked about.
As you're supposed to, yeah.
Right. So as I say, I take the phone call outside. I noticed these two older white women. Like I said, they was muttering in the corner, blah, 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 but I can hear everybody's conversation. Once again, I'm a signal soldier. They taught me to listen to my environment. They taught me to understand what the fuck is going on in the situation in the room. So I used those skills and I understood what the fuck was going on. There were some workers that was talking about work, eating lunch. There were some other workers that was talking about work, eating lunch. There were these two old white ladies over here to the side that was muttering, couldn't understand what the fuck they were saying. And then, you know what I'm saying, everything was going on. I tuned it out. I get a phone call, like I said, from Landmark. I go talk to my sponsor. My baby's like, take it. Go on outside. You need that. Go on do it, because we said we were going to do it. I go outside and take it. Phone call didn't last about 10 minutes. I'm still sitting outside like, yo, why the fuck they ain't walked outside yet? Fuck it. I step out the car. I notice these two white women just in the parking lot giggling. Like, what the fuck they giggling for? I said, that shit weird as fuck. Because I looked at them, as soon as my door closed, they scattered. Nigga, that's weird. Fuck it, I gotta get to my baby. I'm about to go to my baby. We celebrating. We just fucking talked about the fucking million. Yo, what's the plan?
Now let's be honest.
Yeah.
Is there any liquor and drugs involved at this point?
Fuck no.
Okay, just asking.
No.
Okay.
Might be some CBD, might be a joint or something, but no liquor. None of that shit. So, like I said, I noticed the little ladies and they noticed me and they scatter. Boom. They get in their car, gone. But I walking them saying, nigga, that's weird as fuck. But whatever. Let me get to my baby. I gotta get to my baby. Tell me why I walk through the door and I see this nigga at the counter and he in a trance. Just standing there. Ain't nobody there in front of him. The little Chinese lady that knows me and Jackie is actually standing there looking at this nigga like, what the fuck is he doing? So he just rocking. And I said, hey, yo, you good? Oh, and then he snaps out of, yeah, we're straight. The bill's paid, here's the card, here's the receipt. Cool. I said, I look in the restaurant, where the fuck is Jag? Oh, she said she felt like she's being downloaded. When I hear that, I know when that happens because, you know, spirit comes through and downloads you with things is what's going to happen. Because she has that intuition, she has that gift. You know what I'm saying? So when that happened, I'm worried. Like, where'd she go? She went to the bathroom? Cool. And the little Chinese lady said, yeah, baby, she been in there a long time. You want me to go check on her? I said, sure, yeah, please, thank you. Let her know we in the car. Bro, let's go. Let's go. So we got enough time. We talking and shit. I'm asking him about my wife, like, yo, what the fuck happened? Did you notice the two white ladies, the two witches over there? I said, what, the one in the corner over there by the mirror? He looked at me like, damn, you seen them? Yeah, nigga, I seen them. So what are you saying? Nothing. I was like, okay. Mm. So we waiting. We got time to fucking, can I have a cigarette? Yeah, here's a square, bro. Shut up. Here's a square. Let me light one up too, goddamn. Light one up. I see Chinese lady come out the damn stove. She on her way. Thank you, mama. We'll see you later when we come back. You know what I'm saying? We'll see you later. Thank you. Jack comes out. She incognito, got a glass on hoodie on, you know what I'm saying? Hands in the pocket. But I've noticed she's stumbling. It's like, why my baby stumbling? Like, we ain't had no fucking liquor. We had hot tea. Why she acting weird? This nigga in the back seat ain't saying shit. I look at him in the rearview mirror and he got a smirk on his face watching her walk. Something like, what the fuck just happened here, bro? So she get in the car. I said, baby, you okay? She look at me like, yeah, I'm good. I said, you was getting downloaded? She's like, something like that. Like, all right. I said,
downloaded meaning?
What I mean by downloaded, you know, when the Holy Spirit comes to you and give you information, when God gives you information, that's what I mean by downloaded.
I know what you, okay.
You know what I'm saying? I've been around my wife for these 4 years of my life. I've learned a lot of things. Yeah. And we've actually talked about things. Yo, you was spaced off. Like, what the fuck was going on? Yo, this is what's happening. Or, you know, you said this in your dream. You know what I'm saying? I heard you, what you said, boo, 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 boo.
Oh, yeah.
And we work with each other. It's husband and wife. So when I asked her, I said, you okay, babe? Yeah, I'm all right. But she looked at me like, I was like, I'm gonna leave it alone. So we proceeded to drive, and all of a sudden, just snapped. They start going off on me. Like, you ain't talking to me that way. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, everything good, babe? I was just making sure you was straight. Like, we're on our way back home. So we can come to the party.
Right. You're on passenger side?
I'm driving.
You're driving. You're driving, she's passenger.
I'm always driving, Miss Daisy.
Soular in the back.
Which I love you.
Right. So, he gonna take her, we'll take care of you.
I'm gonna take care of you.
Okay, I'm trying to see okay, you driving, she's passenger.
And that nigga in the back.
Okay.
Grinning like a motherfucker. So she just pops off. Boom, boom, boom. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Don't talk to her that way. Nigga, you shut the fuck up. This is between me and her. We done already had an agreement, nigga, that you ain't fucking involved in. I gotta get on to my fucking medicine because I'm keeping up with my regimen that I promised my fucking wife. Yo, I'm maintain what I gotta do. And I'm gonna do what I gotta do. And I'm prove this shit to you. Yeah, I lied to you before we got married because I didn't want to be judged. A crazy ass veteran, not on his medication, and it could snap at any moment. I didn't want that fucking shit to be put on me. You know what I'm saying? So therefore I was like, yo, I'm gonna keep this shit to myself. And when it's time for me to tell her, I'm gonna tell her. I should have told her automatically. And I regret that. That's the only thing I fucking regret in my fucking marriage. I should be honest off the rip. But I didn't want to be judged because I've been judged before. My past relationship was that. They never a reason why I love my wife is because she told me what the fuck I say in my sleep. Everybody else said shit to me in my sleep, bro. I asked them what happened. Next you know, 2 weeks later, I'm fucking out of a relationship.
Right.
Not realizing what the fuck going on. My wife is the only person on this earth that has told me what the fuck I said in my sleep, which scares me at times.
No, that's real.
So I understand why she's afraid. Because I don't know what the fuck I say in my sleep. I remember my dreams.
Yeah.
I've been through some fucking shit. IEDs, niggas shot at, motherfuckers coming through the wire, nigga, and sneaking through this shit to where the QRF got a fucking murk they ass, snipers popping them. I'm hearing tanks roll by and shit. Like, what the fuck, bro?
You've seen dead bodies.
I seen a nigga turn into fucking pink mist, nigga. Damn. Now you see me, now you don't. Is that your ass cheek up there? Yes, it is. Damn, is that his thumb? Fuck. Why is his eye over there?
Perspective.
I done seen the motherfuckers wrap their babies up with a 50 cal bullet up under their motherfucking chin, AK rounds. If you don't know what AK rounds is, 7.62. 7.62 crossed over like they fucking Rambo nigga with C4 around their fucking body. This is what they show you when you first get into fucking theater. They mamas will wrap them up. My baby sick, my baby sick, my baby need help, my baby need help. And next you know, Allah Akbar, boom. Ball bearings on the fucking C4, so that shit going everywhere. Nigga, I done seen that shit, bro. And that shit ain't nothing to fucking play with.
That's real.
You know what I mean? I done had fucking comrades damn near die due to an ID explosion and the fucking street comes up and hits them in their chest and bed in their motherfucking chest. And the next day, they happy we going home. They out there playing fucking volleyball.
With a piece of the street in their chest.
What?
Yeah.
Not giving a fuck. I'm about to go home. We've been here 18 months. I was 19, bro. I turned 20 in that bitch. I done had an angel take my motherfucking spot in a convoy when I was supposed to be in. First time out the wire I was gonna be, but this angel came out of nowhere. And I was pissed off. Man, I want to go, man. I'm supposed to be out there on the gun, yo. I'm supposed to be woo, 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 woo. And they come back in the Humvee full of blood. And guess who got to clean it out? Me. And I'm thinking to myself, this was supposed to be me.
Perspective.
Bro, I'm going through some shit in my life, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna go through that. And
But yeah.
like you said, y'all in the car.
Yeah.
Y'all are riding. He's in the back, smirk. She's tripped. She starts to trip.
I'm noticing, yo, you ain't yourself. I'm talking to her. Yo, babe, who are you? And as soon as I do that, you know what I'm saying? Don't talk to him that way. And I'm looking like, don't talk to him that way. I'm your husband. You supposed to be on my side. You already know I don't like the fucking physical touch of another person that's being too fucking friendly with me. And you. I don't like that shit. And this nigga whispering shit or saying certain shit, love. Should I put that fucking love spell on us, bro? That shit ain't working with me. I feel it. Get off of me. Don't talk to him that way. He's her nephew. I don't even know this nigga. Who are you?
Was that the first time she mentioned nephew, or has it been mentioned prior?
It was mentioned prior.
Okay.
Matter of fact, to get to the altercation or the gun pulling and all of that shit. We was actually at a friend's house. Matter of fact, let me rewind it. Let me go on back chronological order.
Chronological.
So we just left the motherfucking Asian restaurant. I'm noticing that she's fucking weird. I'm noticing that she's being downloaded. I'm noticing something's happening. Yo, babe, are you okay? Yeah, I'm good. Cool, we leave. I already got the shit. I already got it programmed back home. Because that's our plan. Excuse me. Was to go to the park, go eat, and burn out and go to the house so we can get ready for the party.
Yeah.
We start driving. Like I said, it's already plugged in. We start driving. We can't even get out the fucking parking lot. And she going off. I'm looking like, did I say something? Did I do something wrong? What's going on? Pull my motherfucking car over right now. I'm not playing with you. All right, I'm not playing either. I'll pull over. What's good? You know what I'm saying? We need to rest real quick so you can punch cigarettes or whatever the case may be. That's cool. I ain't tripping. So get the fuck out of my car. Yo, this nigga.
Oh no, not the
smile shit.
Not the smile movie.
Like the movie Smile.
Yeah, not the smile movie. God damn.
You know what I'm saying? Don't talk to her that way. Nigga, you shut the fuck up once again. Mind your place. This is between a husband and wife. We already discussed how the fuck we moving. You shut the fuck up, bro. Don't talk to him that way. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna get out this fucking car and I'm gonna go pray. So I walked around the car like they did the walls of Jericho. I started praying around the car. Lord, whatever this is, I don't know what it is. Please, Lord, remove it right now, God.
Are you on the highway?
No, we actually left the fucking restaurant. We ain't got on the main road to even get to the fucking highway yet.
This is just the side.
Like a little surface road.
Surface road, yeah.
Yeah, like a little surface road, frontage road before we can get to the main road, before we get to the highway.
Yeah.
I pulled the car over like she asked me to. Like I said, I get out the car and I start praying. And as I'm praying, this nigga's in the car touching her. It's okay, woo, woo, woo. And I get out the car. I don't know what else you fucking saying to her.
Yeah, mouths are moving.
This nigga pops out the car, tries to talk to me. You know, maybe it's time for you just to go ahead and leave. I said, nigga, who the fuck you talking to? Leave my marriage? Leave my car? Like, you don't need to talk to her that way. Like, I'm being abusive to my wife, bro. Like, nigga, I'm not. Who the fuck are you? So, nigga, you might want to get back in the car because I'm praying right now. Get the fuck out of my face, nigga. So I keep praying. I get back in the car. Now my wife's attitude is like fucking totally changed. She's watching YouTube, giggling. Baby, you see this? Who the fuck is you? Like all of a sudden your shit changed? Something going on. And I've been noticing this shit slowly but surely because like I said, she asked me to go get ice.
Yeah, the hotel.
The hotel shit happened. I went and got drinks. That shit happened. Like I'm starting to notice shit and I'm putting shit together. And I'm trying to talk to her, but she's all of a sudden falling asleep all of a sudden. When we start trying to talk. We get the plan, like I said, we get the plan together for the next day to help me get to the house because I didn't have my pills. And she know how I am without my pills.
Right.
I can be a monster at times because I'm not understanding or I'm not, my anxiety is too high.
The fact that you're admitting that, like, I know how I am without my pills.
And she knows how I am without my pills. Right. And our plan was, yo, get up in the morning, do what we do, and we shoot back to the house so you can do that. Right. Bet. So we right for the fucking party. Cool. Like I said, we go to Asian restaurant, we gotta pull over. Pull over. I don't like the way you're talking to her. Nigga, shut the fuck up. I'm talking to my wife. We already got shit to talk about. You don't know fucking nothing about, nigga. Just shut the fuck up. Don't say shit. Matter of fact, you're a guest, nigga. We don't fucking know you. Matter of fact, you done seen the new house. You done seen everything. We done walked you through this. He gonna have his own room here. He gonna have his own. No, the fuck he not.
Oh,
yeah. Because he's supposed to be there to curate the art around there and make sure everything's great because he can do landscape. He has all these talents.
Oh, okay.
You making yourself look good. You selling yourself too hard, like she said. Don't sell yourself so hard. Right. Nigga, you selling yourself hard as fuck, bro. And you want to talk about me not praying? I allowed you to pray so I can see who the fuck you praying to.
So, Goomba, I got to ask, as far as getting back in the car, at what point, and again, because the gun does get exposed.
Of course. It's always exposed.
Yeah, okay.
The way I ride tactically.
Yeah, okay.
I've been taught tactically.
That's good to know because people wonder it's coming off the hip, coming out of the concealed. No, we're not concealed.
No. And I'm giving too much fucking information right here anyways, but I don't give no fuck. It's about me being real. It's about me being authentic. It's about me being everything.
Being you.
Like being me and being, as my wife says, transparent, as we are the Johnsons are.
Yeah.
I ride with my fucking weapon right here. Right next to me. Because if I gotta pull it, I done thought about it. I done thought about everything like I've been trained to. So we riding. We leaving Louisiana after she punches cigarettes, after she calms down, after she does all this shit, after this nigga rubs her shoulder, love, it's okay, it's fine, you know, but nigga, get your hands off my wife, bro. Stop touching her. Stop touching my wife, my nigga. You don't listen. Okay, I see what's going on. So like I said, we going down the highway. I heard her say that, I was going 110 on Tokyo's page. That's a lie. I go to speed limit, especially where we was going through. We was going through Wascom, Texas. Wascom. And if you ever travel from Dallas to Shreveport, Shreveport back to Dallas, you know they have speed traps in Wascom. Mm. My wife has always notified me when we're going through Wascom, baby, slow the fuck down. Don't go over 2 miles an hour. Woo, woo, woo. Got you, love. And I do so. I wasn't going no fucking 110 miles an hour as she said. I was going the speed limit. That's when she snapped again. Nigga, you not gonna talk to me that way. Woo, 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 woo. Pull my motherfucking car over right now. Find the next as you pull this motherfucker over. Why are you tripping? Don't talk to a tourist that way. Nigga, shut the fuck up, bro. How you gonna tell me how to talk to my wife? I'm not talking to my wife no kind of fucking way, bro. And why are you defending this nigga? Why are you defending him? I'm your husband. But anyways, so I digress. Like I said, I pull over. I sit there. She grabs the gun. She motions towards the gun and says, to kill you right now and get this shit over with. That's the second time she said that shit to me.
Wait, where does that come from? Like her saying that?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Because the first time she said that shit, she said that in front of 2 witnesses, bro. Our friends and family. After we got the crawfish that I said no to because we were supposed to keep our schedule.
Yeah, right.
We pull over to the gas station after leaving the Asian restaurant. And, after she calmed down, as I said, you know what I'm saying? And I noticed that she was being weird and into the fucking YouTube shit. And after she punched the cigarettes, I said to both of them, when both of y'all are ready to go, y'all let me know. I'm not moving the car until then. Sat back, let her watch it, do YouTube, her work. Watch her punch the squares, let her do that shit. All right, babe, I'm done. We can go. Cool. I leave. We go back, we on the road. I'm thinking to myself, Gerald, get some gas, because we ain't gonna make it to Buc-ee's with this fucking gas tank like this. Cool. I'm gonna stop by and get some gas. Y'all need anything to drink? Anybody? Y'all good? I'm still being chivalrous. I'm still being the big brother. I'm still being uncle. You know what I'm saying? So we get the gas, and all of a sudden, I think I want to celebrate. Huh? We got a schedule. Well, I want some crawfish. Okay, well, fine. We can get that shit to go, and we can, get back on the road. But baby, that's away on the other side of motherfucking Shreveport. We gotta, you know what? Fuck it. All right. I argued with it at first. And it's like, yo, nah, we ain't doing this shit. We got a schedule. I gotta get to my medicine. And we know this shit. Right. Well, you can't tell her towards what she can't have. Bitch ass niggas, shut the fuck up. Get the fuck out of my business, bro. This is between me and my wife. She know my condition.
This is already awkward.
Awkward,
This is
bro.
already awkward.
I'm getting pissed because this nigga keep saying shit. So, I agree. I said, you know what? You right, love. If you want, you can celebrate however the fuck you want to celebrate. You want to go get some fucking crawfish, it's a good crawfish. But I'm telling you, I'm not eating the crawfish. Y'all can enjoy it. I'm here. So we go get the crawfish. They get drinks. You want a drink? No, I don't want a drink because I'm driving. You have whatever you need to have. We get the crawfish. They have to eating beignets at the damn bar and shit. I'm in the car, bro. I'm really good. I'm in the car.
So what's your thoughts going? Like they go in to eat the beignets. You're in the car trying to, just you're good. But what's like seriously? What's going on in your head at this time? Like
what the fuck is this nigga mission? Like who is this nigga really? I'm thinking to myself like, who sent this nigga? Who sent him? Cause you just pop up all of a sudden, and now you're all cool and you family and all this other shit. So I go to the restroom. I come back. I find they eating beignets and drinking shit. Hey yo, I'm in the car. Whenever y'all ready. Y'all let me know, since I'm the chauffeur or what the fuck ever, since my needs don't fucking matter, since we done already talked about this shit. So I go back in the car, smoke a cigarette, waiting on them. They finally come. She gets in the car. I want to go to my girlfriend's house. Babe, we got to get back. Like, why are you tripping? We got to get back. I need to go to my girlfriend's. All right. Fuck what the fuck we talked about. Fuck what we playing. Fuck knowing about my mental health. Fuck all that shit. I'm riding with you. I love you. Let's do this. You want to go to your girlfriend's house? Let's go to your girlfriend's house.
Yeah.
We go there. I'm getting belittled, bitch ass nigga, this, that, and the third, and I can't believe you. I think you're really jealous of me about the Reallyfe Street Star stuff and all that stuff, but we just celebrated at the fucking Asian restaurant. Why are you being weird? Why this nigga touching you and talking to you? And I'm telling this nigga, stop touching my wife. Like, now you pissing me off, bro. You ain't listening to nothing I'm fucking telling you. So we get to our friend's house. I noticed the static. And I'm like, yo, I didn't get to work last night. I'm on the computer in Philadelphia TV network. Let me do it here.
Yeah.
While she's enjoying herself, eating a crawfish, everything like that, until she gets ready to go. So I go outside and I grab a stogie, grab a cigarette, and roll up something. I'm working, I'm uploading videos. Yo, I gotta hear them get these podcasts on there because they should have been on there.
Yeah.
I'm doing it, I'm working. I'm trying to get shit on. Because I'm working, I'm hearing her down talk me and downplay me in front of family. I'm like, damn, bro, something's wrong, bro. Every time I would go in and get close to her, she would pipe up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This nigga steady sitting at the table smirking. I'm looking like, nigga, something's up with you. So then he decides to come outside and do my astrological chart. Come on, bro. You know, because Jaguar said, this is what Jaguar said, you know, if you really want to get back in this car with us to go back home, you need to let him do your chart. Okay, whatever. So he didn't come outside. What's your birthday? Do you know what time you were born? Nigga, of course I know what time I'm born, but I'm not about to tell you because I know what the fuck you about to do. I'm not stupid by no means. So I was like, I don't remember my exact time I was born. Oh, don't worry about it. We'll do the default. Awesome. You big fucking dummy. You fell for the okie doke, you idiot. Yeah, Jaguar probably gave you all of hers to figure out what the fuck is on her chart so you could figure out how to fucking manipulate her and hypnotize her, nigga. I'm smart. My wife don't think I am, but guess what? I am. And guess what? I know I'm smart because she wouldn't marry no fucking dummy.
Right. So what was your default? I'm just curious. What did he say? Your moon sign, your sun sign?
Oh, he was letting me know everything, you know. Hey, y'all are right here in the Taurus, and then, you know, you got to act this type of way, but you're really a Scorpio, and you kind of sting a little bit, you know, and this, that, and the third. I'm just looking at this nigga like, so what? I'm looking at this nigga, so what does the red, blue, and green mean? Oh, you don't have to worry about that. Oh, yeah, I bet I don't have to worry about that, so you know how to put a spell on a nigga. Got you. Now that you learned my wife's entirety, you can understand how to fucking manipulate her and hypnotize her because this is your alchemy, as you said. You fucking wannabe wizard. Now you just using everything the nature boy taught you. And now you're using it on a different fucking level. Boy, you think you slick. I'm a dumb country nigga, huh? You done tapped into that subconscious. She told you that shit. You thought I was fucking bullshit, huh? I'm gonna show you fat meat greasy, bitch.
So at what point does it get to like where you have to up the weapon?
So like I said, she was off at our family's house and like I said, downplaying me and down talking me and saying some wild shit. I'm not even fucking repeat, yo.
Yeah, things that Jag say you don't have to repeat because
I'm not gonna repeat. You know
Jag is she's an emotional in the moment of
when she in the fucking moment, she in the fucking moment. You did.
Yeah.
So she stated the first time, you know, I ought to kill this nigga because you know I'm really done with him. And I took it. I heard one of my mentors told me, yo, these women, they gonna say what they gotta say to hurt your feelings because they can't beat you. They can't physically beat you up. They can't do shit to you. So they know your
they're gonna throw the lowest of low blows.
What I'm talking about, right in the balls.
The lowest, right in the balls.
Like, yo. And I took it like, yo, it is what it is. I know she's upset. I know she's not being herself. So, long story short, man, I realized what it was that this nigga was manipulating the shit. And I seen how this nigga was operating. And I still disagree with the shit. But I roll with it because I love my wife. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be her protector. I am her protector.
Yeah.
So we driving back home after that first initial threat where she said she ought to just kill me. And I knew it wasn't her, so I just left it alone. I went outside, started working again, started praying. About a time where she finally decided she was ready to go, blaming me for missing the party, blaming me for changing the fucking schedule and all that shit. When I was like, yo, that ain't me. Like I told you, you already know what we was supposed to be doing. We was gonna be back in town before anything. We get back on the road. This nigga steady, I love you, love, 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 gratitude, gratitude, love, love. Bro, get the fuck off me, stop talking, stop touching me, stop talking to me. Matter of fact, I put my earbuds in. Cause Jag was going off. Put my earbuds in, and I'm just a chauffeur now. I know my position. Show for security. Yo,
let's get home.
Y'all have y'all fucking conversation the way y'all conversation. He touching her, actually rubbing her shoulder and shit. Nigga, stop touching my wife, bro.
So we're at shoulder rubs now.
Bro, I'm talking about shoulder rubs. Like you need a massage. I know you need a massage. Nigga, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? You overstepping your bounds, my nigga. A personal assistant don't do that shit. As a matter of fact, you can't be a personal assistant until you sign the motherfucking paperwork with Philadelphia. That's an agreement between me and my wife. So nigga, you wasn't even motherfucking part of the business any fucking way, you idiot.
Do you feel like at any point Jag should have been like, okay, this is a little too much. Let me tell him to stop touching me, out of respect for my husband?
Yes, I felt that. But when my wife did say that and I acknowledged the shit and she came at me like, why are you talking to this nigga that way? I know it ain't you.
So do you feel like maybe there's like a hint of jealousy from you between their relationship?
Yeah, what relationship?
Their friendship.
What different ship? A 3-day acknowledgement? A 3-day seeing each other? You ain't got time to build no fucking relationship. I'm not that stupid. I come from Oak Cliff, nigga, we ain't dumb. At all. We play country dumb very well. So you won't know how intelligent we fucking are, so you can try to fucking manipulate that shit, nigga. That's street gang, cuz.
So to pull the gun out, was that Jag or was that Soular that caused you to?
She motioned towards the gun and said, I ought to kill you. Matter of fact, we pulled over, nigga. Okay. When we pulled over, when she told me to pull the fucking car, fine, the next day, they pull the fuck over. All right, bet. I'm gonna pull over, baby. No tripping. I ain't tripping. You wanna drive? That's what you want me to pull over for, that's cool. I ain't doing no fucking tripping. Because matter of fact, you've been said, we got 2 people in the car that could drive for you, babe. I'm Gucci. I gotta keep my eyes on the road and watch what the fuck going on at all times. I'm not about to let myself sit in the back seat or sit in the passenger seat, be distracted about what the fuck going on in my motherfucking life, because I'm responsible for not just my life, but my wife's life as well. And not just that, this nigga life too. I don't even fucking know. That's how humble I am. That's how selfless service that I fucking learned from the military. You got to have selfless service. I protected this country for niggas that don't fucking crackers, that don't fucking Asians, that don't fucking every fucking color.
Every color.
That don't fucking like the black man that serves his fucking country. I did that for you. And guess what? I give 2 fucks if you like me, nigga. But guess what? You can do what the fuck you want to do, say what the fuck you want to do, or say what the fuck you want to say because of my friend's blood, my sweat, my tears. You can't walk a mile in my motherfucking combat boots, bitch. Don't you ever think that shit. While you 19, 20-year-olds were going to fucking college, guess where the fuck I was at in 04 and 05? I was in motherfucking Baghdad. Couple miles north in Camp Taji. It's a city called Taji.
I'm about to say cities they can't spell.
What? T-A-Z-I. Taji. Iraq. Go Google Earth that bitch. And I guarantee you'll find a motherfucking airstrip that my company fucking paved over after our Rangers found that bitch so Saddam's Air Force couldn't fucking fly. You still see markers that my company did. We was combat engineers, baby. I was Signal Soldier. Top secret security clearance. Nigga, I was in charge of motherfucking top secret fucking radio data. I taught, trained, and maintained equipment to soldiers. Like, nigga, stop fucking with me, bro.
So I gotta ask. I mean,
also was an expert, nigga. Far away from fucking Hawkeye. And if you know what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga, if you get Hawkeye, you automatically in a sniper crew. Don't fuck with me, nigga. I got great eyesight. The Most High blessed me very well.
There you go.
Don't fuck with me.
There you go.
Anyways, Joker, you saying?
Yeah, so I gotta ask, because for you to pull, and what kind of gun do you what do you carry? FN or what do you carry? Okay. So, okay. All right. Boom. All right. Now, Jack said you loaded it, took safety off, put one in the chamber.
As you seen, I dropped the magazine. There was one already in the chamber.
Yes.
Everybody that fucking know me know I carry one in the motherfucking chamber. I am very tactically trained on how to carry a fucking firearm. So once again, that bullshit ass lie that I pointed it to my wife and I pointed it to Soular's head, it's bullshit. Now my wife motioned towards the motherfucking gun. I knew she wasn't herself. I grabbed my motherfucking pistol. I said, what are you doing? Stop it. And I thought about it. I got fucking pissed off and emotional. This is the second time you telling me, and we're in a dark motherfucking exit and ain't nobody around here. And you saying, oh, you ought to grab the gun and shoot and kill me and get this shit over with? Of course I grabbed my motherfucking pistol and put that shit to myself. And of course I pointed that motherfucker at me, myself just like this, with one in the motherfucking chamber. And I grabbed it like this. I said, if you want to shoot me, here, grab it. Pull the trigger. If not, shut the fuck up. Stop fucking threatening me. This nigga, I grabbed this motherfucker again, and he right. I slapped the motherfucking safety off and on. I sure did. I'm not playing no fucking games. I never put my finger on the trigger, no, none of that shit. I pointed that bitch at my motherfucking self. Pull the motherfucking trigger if you're really serious. She motioned twice, but she fought herself. I knew what it was. I knew what it was. I knew it was my wife. And as she grabbed for it the second time, she did just like this, trying to grab the motherfucker, and I seen her fight herself. When she did that, she threw herself out the motherfucking car and stated she was going to hitchhike back home. Matter of fact, you, Gerald, take Soular back to Dallas, and I'm going to come back. I'm going to find a way home. And I said, baby, stop fucking playing. Stop playing. Get back in the car, please. If you want to drive, you can drive. It is what it is. Matter of fact, as this shit was going on, this motherfucker grabbed my arm. I said, nigga, if you don't fucking let me go when I got my motherfucking firearm in my motherfucking head, nigga, get the fuck off me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'll do that. You sat back like a little pussy, nigga. That you are. But you telling everybody you gonna grab my gun and turn that bitch on me. Boy, you out your motherfucking mind, nigga.
Yeah, he said that.
He said that. He said they call me bitch ass niggas, all that shit, all that motherfucking shit.
Now, we're being very candid here. Jag said at that time, you grabbed her phone and you left.
How did I grab her phone and leave? I told her.
I'm trying to find out.
I told that nigga, matter of fact, she said.
Because were y'all live at this time? Was it live?
No, it wasn't fucking live.
Okay, no one's seeing this.
Nobody seen this. We was coming in at dark 30 on the way back home to try to meet with y'all.
Right.
They had a fucking party. She told me to pull over. That shit happened. Boom, 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 boom. She jumped out the car, tell this nigga to stay in the car. I told her to get out and go with her. Get out and go with her. No, she told me to stay here with you. Nigga, I'm telling you. I said, who the fucking king in this motherfucking situation? You are. So the king is telling you to get out and walk with the motherfucking queen right now. Leave your bags here because I'm not leaving nowhere. I'm going to stay right here until she comes back, until you bring her back. Because I understand what's going on.
Right.
She's upset. She's upset. So he finally gets out the car. I'm gonna grab my bags anyway. Nigga, I'm telling you, I'm not going nowhere. Nigga, leave your bags here, bro. Y'all gonna be right back. I know my wife. So I told this nigga, I said, nigga, you better hurry up because she walks very fast. We walk miles fast, nigga.
Right.
We walk, like, as she told everybody, when we first went to fucking Philadelphia, she walked me through the fucking city so I could know the fucking city.
She said that. Y'all walked everywhere.
Everywhere.
Not drive, walk.
What?
To know the city.
To know the cities, to know the lay of the land, which I love because I did very well in land navigation in the Army.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna get lost. I can go to one motherfucking location one time, and nigga, I don't remember that shit.
Yeah.
It's packed in there. So anyways.
So mind you, Jaguar goes live after. I mean, I don't know if you know this, but she goes live and it's her and Soular in the vehicle. You're not there, and she's explaining
That's
what just.
after we got back.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry.
All right. So that shit happened. I call her, beg her, baby, please come back to the car. Stop doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not yourself. Like, you know what I mean? The only way I'm coming back to the car is if I'm driving. That's fine. I ain't doing no tripping. I'll get back in the back seat, put my earbuds in it. What it is. Meanwhile, I told this nigga leave his shit in the car. This hobo got to take everything. No wonder you got all the spells in your motherfucking bag and in your phone, bitch. So you need everything close to you. No wonder you move like a nomad, as you said. You know what I'm saying? That's probably her calling. It's all good.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
And we'll talk with her.
Yeah, but anyways, he got out the car, grabbed his bags like a fucking hobo that he is, and chased after her. I called on the phone, babe, please come back. Like, I'm sorry about everything. You know what I'm saying? I was upset because this is the second time you said that you wanted to kill me. You know what I'm saying? And get this shit over with. That way you ain't got to live with this shit. Yo, it's cool. She come back to the car. She started driving. Now she flying. I ain't tripping. I got my earbuds in. I'm tuning everything out. Now I noticed both of them talking. I ain't fucking paying attention to what the fuck they saying. I'm zoning out. I'm making sure I ain't saying nothing to tick off. I ain't doing nothing to piss off. We can get to our fucking destination. We get the Buc-ee's once again. Babe, can you drive the rest of the way? Of course I will. But damn, now all of a sudden you want me to drive? Got you. That's cool. I took over. Where we going? We dropping this nigga off so we can go party? Shit, yeah, let's do that. Cool.
Right.
Nigga, bet. We get this nigga up out the car.
Right. This is where.
What? Next thing you know, she asked me, are you coming to the studio with us? I'm looking like, nigga, no. We almost got this nigga out the car. All our drama was about to be over with. And you invite this bitch ass nigga to the studio. I ain't got nothing else to do.
Damn.
You know, I can go check on the family, and then after that, yeah, I ain't got nothing else to do. I'm looking like, fuck, nigga, goddamn, I almost got rid of this nigga. Shit.
Goddamn.
So, we go to the house. I need my J's, babe. Cool. That was our plan. Drop this nigga off, go to the house, get the J's, and shoot on to the studio. So we can turn the fuck up and go live on TVNetwork.com and show everybody, yo, we are our family, nigga. Look at our accomplishments. Cheers to Philadelphia and further motherfucking ventures. This whole ass nigga in the car. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking like, damn it. Fuck it. This is the first time this nigga ever going to my house. This is what Sam was talking about on Sean Davey Way.
Yes.
The first time he fucking met this nigga. But now my house is dirty and this is that and that, and Jaguar has an immaculate house. So now you're painting a picture as if we have two different fucking households, nigga. I got a phone call. I got a phone call from my little brother. Shout out Rakeem Al-Jabbar, goddamn.
Shout out Rakeem.
My nigga said, damn, bro. Y'all got two fucking houses I didn't know about? And I'm looking like, nigga, no. He said, I knew that nigga was fucking lying. Piece of shit ass. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I ain't doing nothing. I ain't saying nothing about that shit. But yeah, he lying like a motherfucker. I can't believe that. But yeah, so, you know, me and Rakeem talked about that shit. That shit was funny. But this nigga tried to actually talk bad about me right now. You know what I mean? It's just ridiculous. So, you know, like I said, that was the first time him and Sam and meet Mom. And it was weird. Like I told him, you know, babe tried to invite him to have a conversation in our bedroom. I told her no. And now, nigga, that ain't family gonna cross foot over my threshold in my sanctuary. Well, I invite him in here. I don't give two fucks. This is, you getting too comfortable. We don't even really know this nigga. He up there have a conversation with Sam. Boom, 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 boom. Baby decides she doesn't feel comfortable with me going with her. That this nigga was gonna come to the studio with her to celebrate. I'm looking like, that's not right. But whatever you want, I'm not gonna argue with you. I love you. So she decides that it wasn't safe for her to be there at the house, so she leaves. And I told her, I said, if you leave with this nigga and you come back in the morning, I won't be here.
Facts.
And she asked me, why, you gonna shoot yourself? No, I'm not gonna shoot myself. I'm not gonna do none of that shit.
It sounds kind of like you guys might have a toxic relationship
I believe we have.
in the past.
And
or
we're
present.
working on it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, we don't have a perfect fucking relationship. Yeah, we have verbal arguments. Yeah, I'm verbally abusive, she's verbally abusive, whatever the fucking case may be. We were both, when we first met, both of us fucking hurt people. And two hurt people can't fix each other.
Yeah. We're all guilty of that.
We was told by my mom, by other folks, two hurt people can't fix each other. I was hurt at the time, she was hurt at the time. I just heard the voice of God, yo, that's your wife. Nigga, I don't even know her. But she fine as fuck though. But I don't know her. I done seen her around before. But I don't know her.
Yeah.
She a Yankee and I'm a rebel. Nigga, that's not gonna work. But God told me to move and I moved. And at that point, I was going heavy at iBot. Get my spirit fed every day. You know what I'm saying? And listening to the word and reading the word and everything. And yo, I heard the voice of God tell me that. Can't nobody tell me I didn't hear that. I wasn't even up there for that mission. I was up there to really drink my last drink that I was ever gonna fucking have because I was depressed as fuck. My PTSD had kicked in. I'm beating myself up for my life choices. I wasn't gonna go home that night. Neither was she, as she told y'all.
Right. Where did everyone go? Where did you go? Where did she go? Where did Soular go? Where did everyone go?
So her and Soular left. I turned on Kanye's, I turned on Ye's Sunday service choir for there to be peace in the house. This is at 2:00 in the morning. They burnt out. They said they was going to the studio.
This is Friday going into Saturday.
Yeah.
Okay.
Friday going into Saturday. And like I said, I was playing Sunday service choir for the whole house. We went to sleep. I get a phone call. I didn't know she went online on her and Soular went online on King Payne.
Yeah.
Didn't know that. Matter of fact, after that happened, we was all knocked out, asleep in the house. And I happened to hear my phone ring and I finally answered it. Didn't realize what the fuck was going on, but I used to work for Texas Department of Public Safety down there in Austin, Texas at the Capitol. And I was a Capitol security guard. And, you know, we worked right next to the troopers, you know, allowing folks to come into the Capitol, making sure everybody's secure that's in there so they won't hurt or harm any representatives or anybody like that, period. Right. And we actually had conversations back then about, I've asked them questions about, you know, what's your worst call? Or what was the worst thing that you ever had to do in your career? And they always told me about the witness calling and witness statements and stuff like that when somebody's loved one has perished.
Right.
Knowing due to the death threats and everything, bro, when I got that fucking phone call and I answered the phone and dude's like, is this Mr. Johnson? I said, yes. Well, this is Officer such for City Hill Police Department. The first fucking thing I thought in my head, fuck! They got my baby.
Yeah.
And I'm not nowhere fucking around because there's only two reasons why motherfucking police officers call you in the middle of the night. One, your loved one has been in a terrible accident and you have to go to the hospital because it might be their last fucking moments of life. Or two, they're already gone. And you gotta verify if that's the person. So that's the first thing that popped in my mind. So I'm like, fuck. And he said, can you come outside and talk to us? Hell yeah, I'm coming. As soon as I open my door, my room to my door, look down the hallway, see my front door wide the fuck open. With this big ass bright light, and I hear the cop on the other end. You see our lights and you hear us on the PA? Nigga, you woke my neighbors up? Screaming my fucking name, bro? I didn't realize he had called 5 times until after this situation. Yeah. So I walked to the door. He said, just come to the door. I hear dispatch. He's coming to the door. And I hear bloop, he hangs up. So now I got my phone in my left hand. I ain't got nothing in my right hand. I walk to the door. As soon as I get to the door, boom, they say, turn around, face the door. Put your hands up. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? I thought you just wanted to talk to me. I'm thinking in my head, like, what the fuck? So I raise my hands, got my phone in my left hand, ain't nothing in this hand. Follow the sound of my voice, follow my commands. All right, I just woke up, I'm coherent, nigga. Yes, I'm following. Step towards the sound of my voice, I'm stepping. I hear Esau, bitch. If y'all don't know what that is, it's a Caucasian. But anyways, I hear an Esau officer who was scared. I hear it in the voice. What's in his hands? I'm thinking to myself, oh God, they gonna kill me. Boy, if this is my time to go, please forgive me. I wanna see your face. Please forgive me for all my sins, Lord. Like, I'm sorry. You know, please, Lord, I'm praying. Please, God, don't let this be my last moments of my life right now. And these niggas shoot me in the back and I can't see shit. All of a sudden, as soon as I pray say that prayer internally, I hear another cop. It's just his phone, stand down. I hear the safeties go back on. What the fuck? These niggas about to kill me for real? What the fuck going on here? Step back to my voice. Make 2 steps to the left. 2 steps to the right.
Yeah, right. They make it hard for you. Yeah.
And I'm doing military precision steps. You hear me? Yeah. I want you to see. Step 1. Yeah. Step 2. I'm complying, nigga. Step back towards my voice. Make 1 step to the left.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm following your fucking commands, nigga. Don't shoot me, nigga. Please don't kill me. Put your hands behind your back. As soon as I do that, God damn, that quick. Shit. Ooh, they cold, too. They cold. Matter of fact, where the fuck my stepson at?
Oh, yeah.
I'm looking for him. Oh, he's right there. Cool. Where my mom at? Where's my mother-in-law? Is somebody else in the house? Nigga, if she ain't outside, then fuck yes. What room is she in? I tell him the room. He pulled me to the side, asked me a couple questions. Are you're not suicidal, are you? No. Well, we just got an anonymous call stating that you had a weapon running up and down the hallway, screaming, hollering that you're gonna kill yourself and others. And that's why we responded the way we responded. Nigga, I just fucking woke up. Like, how the fuck did that shit happen, nigga? He said, so you didn't have an altercation with your family member or anything like that? I said, I had an altercation with my wife earlier because she was leaving with some unknown nigga that we don't fucking know. And I told her, I said, if she leaves, I'm not gonna be here in the morning. So you never threatened your life? No, I did not, nigga. I was asleep. She left. I said, cool. I'm gonna go to sleep. I need the rest anyways. I've been driving. I've been doing all this other shit. Both of these niggas been sleeping in the car, jamming music, all this shit. I'm steady on the fucking road. So he's like, it's cold out here. I'm going to put you in the car. Cool. Put me in the car. I'm sitting in the car like, what the fuck? And while I'm thinking and looking at this shit like, nigga, how the fuck this shit happen? Like, what the fuck did I do to make this shit go down? And he talking about I walked around screaming, hollering, talking. That ain't true. So I'm sitting there like, I'm shocked. I see this nigga come to the fucking back of the truck. He start pulling out the motherfucking drawer. You know what's in the drawer. You got the little long rifle, and then put the long rifle out, and nigga start cocking and locking that bitch. I said, are y'all about to tactfully walk in my motherfucking house, nigga? Don't do that shit. My mother's schizophrenic, bro. What if she wakes up, nigga? Like, don't do that shit. So these niggas, they go in. And next you know, I hear on the radio, you said the room on the right? Yeah, that's what you said. I'm like, y'all stupid idiots. Y'all left the fucking radio on in the car, you dummies. So They go through the house, they tactically go through mom's room. Thanks be unto God. Mom had just went to sleep peacefully. She ain't been asleep because she was so worried about us and knowing what the fuck was going on and everything like that. She was asleep. But these motherfuckers walked in my mama's room with motherfucking ARs and shit and flashlights flashing in her motherfucking face, bro. She woke up. And she would have panicked. Y'all would have killed her. Then y'all would have to kill me. Then Sam would be left with nobody but his mama. Because she ride down with this demon. Don't want to be home when I asked her to stay home, I could take him home. But before then, you give me an ultimatum and say, yo, give me the gun and I'm going to take him home and I'm going to come back. And I'm not about to do that. Are you crazy? What if this nigga hypnotized you to the point where now all of a sudden you turn the gun on yourself and what?
Yeah, there's no explanation, yeah.
And I'm not there. Now I got to answer to everybody in this fucking world. What happened to my fucking wife? Why wasn't I fucking there? But it ain't about me. It's always about her. And I keep telling her that. It's always about you. That's why I think about you first. So
yeah, what comes of that? They're in your house. Your mom, your mother-in-law.
So they go in the house with mom, and I hear him on the radio. Oh, sorry. She is exactly where you said she is, and she's snoring. You can hear her in the background over the radio. So sorry said, well, get the fuck out of there then. Ain't no harm or nothing. Get the fuck out of there. Don't wake up. So they get out of there, they search the whole fucking house, make sure ain't nobody else in there. Try to find the weapon, and they asked me, why did you have a weapon? I had a weapon on the bed because we just came from Shreveport. I purchased it because we have death threats, and it's legally registered to me. So therefore, when we came home from Shreveport, I put it on the bed to unload our bags, so that way we can get back in the car because we were going to celebrate 1 million views in 3 weeks with our production company. But I get woken up with cops, not knowing they just got off a fucking live, and she said I held a gun to her. With that nigga in the background. Yep, it sure happened. It sure happened. Yeah, he held a gun to your head like this too, didn't he? He sure did. Well, it wasn't fucking true. And I was gonna find me a chance to grab the gun and put it on him. Nigga, please. The United States Army has taught me very well how to protect myself and my family and my unit. You was full of shit and full of lies, bro. When I told your bitch ass to sit the fuck back, what the fuck did you do? I ain't gotta say nothing else.
So to cap that part of the story off, because we're about to, of course Saturday happens, but everything as far as happens.
That happened Saturday morning.
Yeah, Saturday morning.
5 o'clock in the morning.
5 o'clock in the morning. For that, you stay, you're at home.
At home. They released me. They said, well, we can't find anything wrong with what's going on. And, we agree with you that you just woke up because you're reacting like a person who just woke up and you're not a threat to yourself. You're not a threat to no. Matter of fact, I was in there playing Kanye, Sunday Service Choir, and it's on repeat on a single song, Ultralight Beam. If you don't believe me, go in there and watch.
Shout out Kanye.
They went in that motherfucker and, sir, everything you said is true. Well, get the fuck out of there then. Well, sir, Mr. Johnson, we don't find no faults. You seem coherent to us. You don't seem like you're a threat to anybody or a threat to yourself. Your stepson's story correlates to yours. We're so sorry, sir. Have a great night. Thank you. I don't know what the fuck happened. I immediately called Jackie, Jaguar, and say, yo, why the fuck you call laws on me like that? I didn't call the laws on you. Somebody on the live that we was on did that. King Payne confirmed that he was on the phone when you gave that person our information, because I said, how the fuck did people know everything about me then? How the fuck they know the address? How they know all these vivid details? Why this nigga in the background with the smile shit? on camera. So I'm not bullshitting. Go look for yourself.
Go look for yourself. Real life street stars, man. We are back and with a scenario in which, of course, we have Goomba, man. As far as Jaguar's other half, the 50% of Philadelphia TV Network.com. And we, of course, unpacking the situation. Like I said before, a lot of people are invested into Jaguar.
Right.
Into you yourself and, of course, the situation. And, of course, previously we spoke on the Shreveport incident and how everything came about as far as the integration of Soular into the team, quote unquote, and, everything that kind of came about with that. And, it's funny because, as we did part one of that, Jaguar called in and of course we was able to speak with her. So therefore it is active. We're fluid right now. It's active. We're very fluid right now.
Very fluid.
But I do want to get into the situation. And I want to approach it delicately because, again, like I said, there's your side.
Right.
There's her side.
Right.
And the truth. And we're just here to unpack it. And it's, as I stated, I was with you talking to you Friday, spoke to you Saturday, in which, of course, me and you spoke about just your concerns about what's going on, how volatile things were from Friday morning, night morning, going into Saturday, how volatile things were. And I just, we were just talking about as far as, what do we need to do to get things right? And you did the right thing. And there's a lot of things that happen. I'll let you fill it in, but you did the right thing by saying, hey, I'm going to go clear my head.
Right.
I'm going to go to a local barbershop and out here in the city and clear my head.
Yep, my place of refuge. You know what I'm saying? I've been knowing the owner for years. Matter of fact, he's been cutting my hair ever since I was 12.
Oh, wow, 12?
What?
Damn.
I'm talking about way back. He knows me from when I was an adolescent. When we first came back from Austin, we lived here in Dallas before we transferred to Tulsa. Then when we was up in Tulsa, we came back. Bobby was the first person that we went to. We've seen him evolutionize his business to the point where he was with a partner and just opened up his own.
Wow.
You know what I mean? And
so this ain't just a fly-by-night barbershop that you just pulled up on.
No, ain't no fly-by-night barbershop I pulled up on. Matter of fact, like I said, he's been there for me ever since I grew up.
Wow.
Went through high school, went to war, came back, got my barber license, and even cut in the shop.
So I want to do this like this because I want to be able to, I'm going to ask a couple of questions and I'm going to, hopefully you'll be able to answer. And because I want you to paint the story, but again, I'm coming from, I guess, an audience perspective as far as what's going on. So I want to be able to have you answer. First and foremost, of course, everything that transpired the night before, and I know there were some things that happened prior to you going to the barbershop as far as with Jaguar, Soular, and just kind of just getting things, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
What the fuck is going on? Figuring out. What made you go to the barbershop? Give us a time frame as far as what time of day was it? And what was Jaguar's mentality in that time frame of you leaving to go get your head cleared at the barbershop?
So, that day when they left and said that they was going to the studio, me and Jaguar had a conversation, and I asked her, what studio are y'all going to? Because the boys didn't answer the phone call. So, she was like, if you was listening in the car, everybody knows where we're going. I said, okay. Since everybody know where we're going, let me go ask this nigga. So I go outside the room and I interrupt him and Sam's conversation, whatever the fuck they was talking about. And I said, say, bro.
Sam being your stepson.
Yeah, my stepson. I said, say, bro, what studio did Jag say y'all going to? Well, I don't know. I don't recall what studio. Like, she didn't tell me. Like, she didn't tell me the plans. Oh, okay. So I go back in the room and I asked Jag, like, yo, this nigga say he don't know what studio y'all going to. So where you going? I just need to know for your safety. I left it alone. She decided to leave, and I told her, like I said before, I said, if you leave with this nigga, don't worry about me. Don't worry about coming home and I'll be here. You know what I'm saying? So she decides to leave with him. And before she left, she she gave me an ultimatum. She said, I have a compromise for you. And I said, what is it? She said, if you give me the gun, I'm going to take him home and I'm going to come back.
Wow.
I looked at her and said, hell no. You really expect me to give you my gun, right, with this nigga who fucking been putting you in a spell this whole time, and I've been trying to talk to you, and you fighting for this nigga, but not me. You expect me to give me my gun to you to ride? No, that's not happening. So she burnt out with this nigga. Like I told her, I said, you leave, I'm not gonna be home. So they leave. Like I said, they get on King Payne's channel and talk about me abusing her, me abusing the dog, me pointing a gun at him and her, and how he feels like I'm not supposed to be with Jag, and how I mistreat her and I beat her. Like, bro.
So I wanted to be fair. Like, this is your wife, so
Yeah.
right? In your head, your psyche, did you ever be like, man, I'll just whoop his ass?
What? Yes, bro.
What stopped you from just whooping his ass and just, hey, that's just what it is. I'm gonna whoop his ass and we're gonna leave him right here. Why didn't you do that?
The peace of God. My love for my wife. Me respecting her decision.
Man.
Me stepping back as a man and not realizing what my wife's plan really is, because she doesn't tell me everything always. And sometimes I have to piece shit together.
Right. So I have to ask, and I'm just curious, was there any abuse in the relationship prior?
Fuck yeah.
Okay. Physical.
Mental, emotional. I ain't never beat her like fucking Ike beat Tina. You know what I mean? I ain't never put my hands on her like that. I ain't never brought my fist up, never slapped her, never none of that shit. It might have been a shove over the bed or something like that.
And did it go both ways? Like,
fuck yeah, it went both ways. And I wish she would say it didn't. But that ain't true. People that know me know that, yo, this nigga is cool, calm, collected until you fucking trigger him. And if you know how to push my motherfucking buttons, of course, it's gonna be easy to make me react.
It's coming from a honest place.
Right.
But was there any abuse to the dog? Like,
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, there was abuse to the dog. Yeah, I did punch the dog in the ribs. I did that.
Is this your dog, y'all's dog, or Jag's dog? Like, just
Jag got the dog for my birthday.
Oh.
As a birthday gift.
Oh.
As an emotional support dog. And at the time I was going through my mental health illness and everything like that, and not taking my medication like I'm supposed to, or not being on the proper medication that I was supposed to be on, because they put me on 3 different medications at the time. And I was going through the shit coming out my pores, smelling bad, make me feel terrible or make me feel fucking dormant or like I'm a zombie until I found the right fucking medication. And the way I found the right medication was that day that I put the gun to my head and I told her to stop talking about my mother. And if she mentioned my mother's name, I was gonna shoot myself. I did that shit. I'll be dead ass honest. I ain't got no fucking reason to lie. I did that shit. And I'm ashamed that I was physically, spiritually, emotionally abusive to my wife. I wasn't in my fucking right mind.
We all guilty.
We all guilty of that shit.
I would blame medication. Do you feel the same way?
I've said that, and I told my wife about that, and she believed me. She didn't believe me. She made her assumptions. But I was letting her know, yo, these different medications are making me fucking feel different. The side effects is totally fucking different, you know what I'm saying?
And they take a long time to kick in. Boy.
Long time to kick in, bro. You know what I'm saying? And the VA don't fucking play. Like, yo, they put you on something, that's that. Unless you come back and you fucking tripped out or you done fucking had an episode.
I'm about to kill myself.
Yo, the suicidal shit, because that's a side effect to some of the medication that they put me on.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about depression, boom, just bottom lined. To the point where she didn't fucking want to be around me. And I don't blame her. And if it was any average other bitch or any average other woman, yo, they wouldn't be fucking around me. That's why I love her the way I love her.
So with that being said, Friday happens, Saturday comes in. Of course, you know,
I get woken up by the police. Yep.
Yeah, that happens. I can only imagine your mental state based on what's going on.
Yo.
What the fuck is going on?
What the fuck is going on? Like I mentioned, I'm thinking, yo, they done finally fucking got her.
Yeah.
Because I know, like I said before, I know how the cops or how law enforcement works when you make those type of phone calls late at night. Because most of the troopers that I worked with, most of the law enforcement I worked with, they said those are the worst calls that they ever have to fucking make.
All right. Based on you going to the barbershop, Jaguar came up there. Did you summon her up there, or did she just chose to go up there and know where you were and just drove around looking for you?
All right, so let me tell you this. When I realized that she was gone and she wasn't gonna fucking come back, and after the fucking cops had woke me up, woke everybody up in the fucking house at 5 o'clock in the fucking morning. And everybody, all our neighbors, everybody. I called her and asked her, why'd you do that? It wasn't me. King Payne verified it later on in a live that we did right after the situation Saturday, that he was on the phone in the background and heard her tell the lady everything. That shit never happened at the fucking house. Now, a situation in the car across the state lines, that is true. You know what I'm saying?
So let's be totally transparent. After that situation, you know, again, I'm sure you're feeling how you're feeling. Jaguar's still with Soular. They're still side by side, and you're not in the picture.
Not in the picture.
But you're going to the picture. You're headed to the picture. And it's either, hey, Jag, I want to talk to you. Don't let him be around. Let's just, me and you talk, husband, wife, let's figure this out.
No, that never would happen because she wanted him around the whole time. I'm thinking like, yo, 4 years, 3 days. 4 years, 3 days.
So
which one you gonna fucking pick? Are you picking 3 days before 4 years? What the fuck is going on? This nigga got you like that for real?
That's the question.
Like, yo, he tapped in your subconscious to the point where he on live acting like he fucking on me. You smoke 50 cigarettes and you play the game all day. Tell me when you see me play the game, nigga.
Watch you play the game. Okay.
Tell me when you see me play Call of Duty. You have never seen me play Call of Duty, cuz. Because in those 3 days, we was on the fucking road. You see me fucking work on the goddamn DeladelphiaTVNetwork.com. You was pouring my wife wine all the way to the top, nigga. You don't even know how to fucking pour wine, nigga. And I'm telling you to stop and you don't fucking listen to me. We went to the fucking cigar shop. My brother's in there. Respect me. My wife asked, give me a margarita. Nah, baby, we've been drinking. You told me to monitor you and not to let you overdo it. So when you tell the brothers at the cigar shop you want to drink, the brothers listen to me. When I say no, nah, sis. Husband said no. We respect, bro. We ain't gonna disrespect him like that and just give you whatever the hell you asked for. Bro saying no for a reason. I should have what the fuck I want. Blah, blah, blah. What you want to fight me? You know what? It's cool. Bro, please give her one. That's all. One. Because we've been drinking earlier. Just give her one. Bro, give it to her. Just because I said so.
So I have to ask you there, Jaguars, let's say when it comes to having a drink, you're her rock, she's your rock. Y'all watch out for each other.
Yeah.
You know levels.
Yeah.
You know, hey.
Yeah.
You know, like we're having fun until it gets not fun.
Right.
And therefore you're monitoring to make sure.
Just like she knows about me.
Exactly. So you're looking out for each other. Right now, and I'm saying this is going into Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
She's at a level to where are you concerned with her level of like, okay, she's having just a sip. Give her one. Are you getting concerned about, okay, this could go any way?
Not really.
Okay. Yeah. Again, you know your wife.
You know what I'm saying? I know my wife, and I know the pain that she's in. I know the background of her physical shit, period. Because that's my wife. I've been there when she can't move. I've been there when she's immobile. She's been there when I'm immobile. I've been there when I have to take care of her. She's been there when she has to take care of me. And this is in Texas, Louisiana, Georgia, Arizona, Philly, Virginia, wherever the fuck we went.
Oh yeah, no. Again, I understand the concept of a dynamic duo.
Yeah.
And it's like, listen, we're going to feed off each other.
Period.
We're here. And
Period.
Tomorrow will come.
What? Death do us part, sickness and health, and riches or poor. Like, you know, we always said cardboard box or a mansion.
So I have to ask you, when you did get to where Soular and Jaguar were before the barbershop incident, what took place? What happened?
All right, so what took place was my love told my mother-in-law that she would be back in the morning to pick up and take her to church, which she always do, unless she's not feeling well, and I'll take mom to church. Baby never came home that night. I called her after the police had woke us up and investigated everybody and everything, and told her, yo, what the fuck? How did these motherfuckers, and why are they telling me this, that, and the third? And I didn't do nothing. Okay. Then I go online and understand you went on your own page on YouTube. 911 is a joke. and you explaining to the officer what the fuck happened about you contacting the VA, or the VA lady called you and told you, hey, I work for the VA, I understand about veterans, whatever the case may be. While we're peacefully sleeping, you're out with this nigga, eating at Velvet Taco, splurging with this nigga, skinning and grinning, and your husband at home asks you to stay with him. Don't go out. Matter of fact, let me take this nigga home and be with me so we can work on the company together.
I heard her say that as far as Velvet Soular situation. The taco she ordered was something that was manifested, and it was like something that hit her in the,
I didn't watch the fucking video.
Yeah,
because
you don't
I
have
was
to
pissed off any fucking way.
Right, but there was some things that were happening to where it's like a higher power is coming in.
What higher power? I'm not trying to be funny, but
it's coincidence. I mean, coincidence happens, and coincidence it could be questioned.
Of course.
You know
what I mean? And find out that y'all niggas at Velvet Taco and y'all eating brisket nachos and shit and talking to King Payne about what just happened or what happened previously earlier, but you didn't say what happened at our friend's house. You didn't say how you slapped me in my face. You didn't say none of that shit. You didn't say how you gonna kill me the first time and should get it over with. That I'm a piece of shit. That I'm beneath you. I know that wasn't you, love. Yeah, you stated that shit to me before when you was angry at me for the things that I was doing and not helping with the company and not being productive as your husband. But to hear you say this shit because this nigga over skinning and grinning because he done they hypnotized you. I mentioned that to her. And I asked her, I said, do you remember that? And she couldn't say nothing. Just changed the subject. But, I still love my wife. There's nothing gonna change.
Yeah, we're not out of love here. We're not.
What? Fuck no.
Yeah, nothing's happening.
We done been through too fucking much, especially me in the beginning. Me putting a gun to my head, telling if you say my mama name again, I'm gonna blow up my brains in your face. Just like your exes have. Or like you've had before. So I totally get it. And you know what I mean? Nah, I understand it's her turn.
So if my man, didn't come home for the night at all.
No, fuck that. And y'all come home together and he decides to leave. So go ahead.
Even better, right? Mm-hmm. If my man comes home with me, decides to leave, doesn't come home for the night, the first thing on my mind is, are you having sex with the person you're with? So I just want to ask, was there ever a question of infidelity in your mind?
Knowing that this nigga come from a sex cult, knowing that he fucking does hypnosis, knowing that he can do anything, I don't believe there was any point in time or enough time to do something like that. And I don't believe my wife subconsciously or consciously would even do anything like that with that nigga. We know where he come from. We didn't know his fucking background, but we know where the environment he come from. So no.
And just to paint the picture, I'm assuming Soular is about, let's just say 10 years.
$110.
About 10 years younger than you. Or let's just say he's younger than you.
For sure.
Jaguar's older than you. I don't want to give out ages and all that stuff.
For sure.
Jaguar's older than you.
She done said it before. She's 7 years older than me.
She's 7 years older than you. Let's say Soular's about 10 years younger than you.
He's probably more. He's more than that, but yeah.
Yeah, more than that. So there's an age gap in, what we're looking at to where, it's always...
my wife wouldn't do that.
There you go.
My wife wouldn't do that. She wouldn't go down that road. That's too close to her son's age. I'm too young for her. She's told me this many times. You was something I ain't never done before. I'm used to dating older niggas who are billionaires and blah, 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 blah. You just a soldier who barely got your damn check and I helped you get your check. Yeah, you helped me get my check. Thank you, baby. That's the better us. Yeah. I appreciate that. And guess what? I'm still striving to get to that 100. I ain't that far away. But thank you. Thank you, because I didn't have the knowledge to do the things that I know now.
Right.
And if I didn't meet my wife and God placed her in my life, I wouldn't be in the position that I am now, getting what I'm getting.
Right. So
because I've been fighting for years to get my shit.
And again, I know a lot that don't get it.
What? I mean, and don't want to go get the shit because they have to deal with the bullshit.
And that's a whole story in itself.
A whole story in itself. I know a lot of veterans dealing with that bullshit.
Man,
you know what I mean? Man. But we could have another conversation about that.
Yeah, that's another issue.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious as far as the confrontation prior to Barbershop with you, Jag, and Soular. Did that go in your favor? Did it go in Jag's favor, Soular's favor?
I really think it went in that nigga's favor. Because when I called my wife, I was already at the barbershop. I was making sure I wasn't going to be at the house when she came back. Like I said, I'm going to be a man of my word. You left with that nigga, I ain't going to be at the house when you come back. Matter of fact, I noticed that you got this nigga to call an Uber for the family to go to church. And this nigga was answering your phone while you was asleep, which pissed me the fuck off as your husband. Why the fuck is this bitch ass nigga answering your phone talking about she sleep? Bitch ass nigga, wake her ass up. Since you was supposed to be her personal assistant, wake her ass up and tell her she got a responsibility for her family to do right now.
Right now. Right now.
Exactly, that part too. Nigga, don't touch my...
Yeah. Yeah, we see where it's...
Yeah.
That's wild. That's
wild.
For someone that's been around...
3 days.
Better part of a less part
3 days.
You're where you're at. You're where you're supposed to be at. She, of course, again, like you said, he technically has the upper hand. John Doe has the upper hand. But what is your thought process? Because again, you're like, I'm gonna go cool off. So you're thinking like, maybe time will heal this, or let me process what's happening here.
She gonna see what this nigga about, and she gonna call me back and apologize.
Okay.
Or she gonna come back. So I call her, thinking she done took this nigga and took him away or whatever. I see that they online together. I'm not smart though, but I can see the reflection in the glasses. Like I tell my wife a lot of things, security reasons why you shouldn't be doing the way you should be doing them, or what I see in what you're doing. And if I see them, somebody else definitely sees them. I've been trained to see certain shit. And I know if I see the shit, I know the ops see the shit. So I try to explain that shit to my wife, but one ear out the other. And I noticed the nigga was sitting inside next to her. So I called her. And she picked up the phone. Where you at? I'm on my way back home with my family, and we go back to the house from church. Oh, so you went to church? Cool. No. I just picked up my mom and Sam. Okay. Who's the family? You know, Mom, Sam, and Soular. What the fuck? Don't take that nigga to my house. You take that nigga to my house and he crosses my threshold, I have all right in the state of Texas, especially when my name is on the lease, to ask this nigga to get the fuck out of my house. And if he doesn't, I can use as necessary force as I can. That's Texas law.
That is.
Told him, don't fucking step over my fucking threshold of my house or I'll beat your bitch ass. I said that. I don't want you around my fucking family, bro. You want to talk in the background, blah, 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 you big bad. I'm Jaguar's friend. That's my motherfucking wife, nigga. And she gotta listen to me just as well I have to listen to her. And if I feel and smell something's fucking fishy, nigga, it's fishy. And as the order goes by the Most High, it's the Most High, me, Jag, Sam, Mama, and anybody else but below that. In my household, nigga, you are out of order. You're not even in that fucking order. And for my wife to think that she's above me, you married the wrong nigga if you think that. And I know you don't think that, baby. I know you know the order.
Without question.
So, with that being said, I told him, I said, oh, that nigga's in the car too? Yeah, I'm here. Motherfucker, you better not ever walk across my motherfucking threshold. And when I get home, and if you there, we're gonna have problems. So I ordered me a Lyft and went home from the barbershop. My nigga's like, hey, yo, where you going, soldier? I gotta go take care of some business because she got this bitch ass nigga come to my house. Be safe, fam. Don't do nothing crazy. I won't. I'm not gonna touch you. But I'm that nigga, oh yeah. He heard me say, don't walk in my motherfucking shit. And you stated that on the motherfucking interview. We heard you 50 times. Matter of fact, you said 50. You didn't even know what the fuck to say. Then you finally said, yeah, you said 50 times over and over again for me not to. If you heard that shit, you knew the ass whooping was coming, bro.
Did you feel he was ready for whatever confrontation you was trying to provide?
Fuck no. Matter of fact, when I got to the motherfucking house, bro, and the Uber driver was laughing because he heard me on the phone. He's like, you got all right to whip his ass. If he ain't listening to you and he at your house and you told him not to be there. And sir, have a good day. I hope you beat his ass to the point where he leaves. Matter of fact, I hope he leaves before you beat his ass.
Shit.
Appreciate it, boss. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have a blessed day too. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and jump out this car and take care of this business.
Shit.
I go in the house. I open the door. Look down the hallway, this nigga come out of my room. What the fuck you doing in my room? Bitch ass nigga, you got 10 seconds to get the fuck out of my house right now. Stop talking to him that way. Shut the fuck up, woman. This is my house, as you know, and get the fuck out of here. Everybody else. Mama jumped in. Ain't that her assistant? No, mama, that's not her assistant because we have an agreement. Anybody assistant or intern has to sign a fucking contract through Philadelphia and you have to go by the bylaws. Me and my wife has created this shit and that's our bylaws.
Right.
This nigga ain't signed shit.
Right.
And when I said that, my wife's mouth dropped. Like, oh shit, I forgot about that. Pick it up. Don't say nothing. I'm gonna escort this nigga out my fucking house. Like I said, get the fuck out of my house, nigga. My wife tried to pull on me. Sam witnessing this shit, mom witnessing this shit, and mom telling me, Jaguar Wright, I'm gonna call the cops. Okay, mama. I just want this nigga out of my house. We don't fucking know this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Get this nigga out my fucking house. He's being very disrespectful.
What is he doing at this time? When you're like, hey man, get the fuck out. What is he doing?
Is he sitting? I just want to talk. He's standing the whole time, bro.
Like no point to get out.
No point to get out. He's like, I'm her friend. She told me to stay. Get the fuck out of my house, my nigga. So I literally gotta walk this nigga towards the fucking front door. I walk this nigga over the threshold as my wife is fucking pulling my coat. Pulling everything. Baby, get off of me. Stop. I got the right to say what the fuck I need to say. This is my house. I don't want this nigga in this motherfucker. Get the fuck out of here.
And mind you, you lifted back there. Like,
I lifted back there.
come on.
I ain't through yet.
Please keep going.
So, I get this nigga outside. Jack still pulling on me. Leave him alone. That's my nephew. We don't know this nigga. Snap out of it. Please. Don't touch him. If you want to fucking touch him, you fucking go through me. Hold on. You already know I'm not going to fight you. You know I'm not going to put my hands on you. Move out the way. This is man to man. Please move. No, nigga, you gonna go through me. Ah! Now you causing this big ass scene. Everybody outside, everybody stopping, everybody pulling up, honking the horn and shit. I get pissed off. I throw my cup down. Rah, 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 rah. I want this nigga.
Understandable.
She tell a nigga, get in the car. I tell a nigga, you don't know who the fuck I got watching my house, nigga. I got shooters, nigga. They gonna be here in 5 minutes. If your ass ain't off this property. Don't believe me, just watch. So I commence to do what I do, as OG does. Youngster, move. Okay. I proceeded, fuck it, I'm not staying at the house. You done already caused a scene. I'm gonna walk. I start walking. I get to a point where there's some benches and I sit down and I'm on the phone with one of my big bros and I'm talking to him. Please calm me down. He calms me down. And at that point, 4 minutes later, guess who flying out the motherfucking parking lot? Jagging this nigga. Zumba asked me, I fucking cussed. Motherfucking bitches. Kept going. His nigga sitting in the car like he a fucking pimp and the bottom bitch driving. I'm looking like, are you fucking shitting me, nigga?
That's a wild scenario.
Yo, so
that
I
is
call
wild.
him. So I call him. Bloop. Oh, so you just gonna drive past me? We didn't see you, bitch ass nigga. Ain't nobody talking to you. Shit. I'm talking to my wife, nigga. So y'all just gonna drive past me, huh? We didn't see you. Oh, okay. And hangs up in my face. Bloop. I said, well, just come turn back around, pick me up so we had this conversation. Bloop. Okay. So now I'm walking. Like my big brother said, breathing outside air. You need to breathe, nigga. Walk to wherever you walking to. I'm not at the house right now, but walk wherever you need to walk to. My next stop, I'm gonna walk to the barbershop. It's fucking 3 miles away. I ain't getting no fuck. I got to fucking cool the fuck off. As I'm walking, my OG called me. Soldier, what's good? Y'all lady up here, huh? Yeah, she up here screaming, bitch ass, where the bitch ass nigga at? Tell the bitch ass nigga come outside. You know what I'm saying? He wanna do all this shit, you know what I'm saying? We can do this shit now. You know what I mean? Woo, 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 woo. My OG tell me, I didn't notice there was a nigga in the car. I said, yeah, they just rolled past me. He said, you know, we love you. And we ain't gonna tolerate this shit. We ain't gonna let now a nigga get in between you and your wife. I said, I love you, cuz, appreciate it. What you want me to do? I said, if they roll up there again, you already know what to do. On me. Pull that nigga out. Interrogate that nigga. Figure out what the fuck he around my wife. I already told the nigga not to be around my wife. Ask him. No doubt. What's going between you and your wife is between your wife, but we take care of that nigga though. Cool. Ain't no tripping. So he let me know that they pulled up, they burned off. I get up as I'm walking, I'm calming down, praying, like, please, Lord, take this anger away from me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I understand why I'm angry, but just take it away from me. I love my wife. I just want my wife to see what the fuck is really going on. You know what I'm saying? And if she doesn't see, please show her. So as I'm walking to the barbershop, I finally make it. My godbrother called. Shout out to Nino Caleon.
Shout out Nino Caleon.
You know
Let's talk to him.
You know what I mean? And he called me just checking on me. He's like, say, cuz, you good? Nigga, no. Where you at? I ain't got the car yet. Babysitter got the car and they went somewhere else. I'm trying to call them, tell them to come back and get me. So I can come get you and we can take care of this business. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm walking, bro. He's like, so talk to me while you walking, fool. What's going on? I laced him down with everything. You know what I'm saying? He's like, you know what, bro? Maybe it's just time. Woo, 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 woo. I said, I hear you, bro. I appreciate it, but she going through something right now. And it's not her. And I know it's not her. I said, I love her so much, bro, to the point where I'm thinking about the part when I put her through something, through that mental illness part where I had, and how it affected her. And she didn't leave me. She could have left me, bro, at any point in time. But my love didn't leave me. She stayed there and waited for me to get right.
Yeah.
So I thought to myself, I'm hearing people list this, that for, you need to just go ahead and do you and woo, 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 this, that, and the third. And I appreciate y'all's suggestions, but that's my wife. I signed up for rich or poor, thick or thin, for better or worse, till death do us part.
Yeah.
That's my vow to her and God. Like, yo, no matter what the fuck we go through, as long as we have fucking communication and if we decide to, that's what we do. But right now, nigga, we fighting for our fucking marriage. I've been wrong, she been wrong. Ain't nobody perfect in this some bitch. So, like I said, I'm walking, God brother talking to me, you know what I'm saying? I get to my destination, boom. While I'm on my way to my destination, I keep getting phone calls from her. I'm like, why the fuck do you keep blowing me up, bro?
You're not picking them up?
First I wasn't picking them up.
Okay.
Because I know she with this nigga. And I finally answered, what's good? Meet me at the V. I ain't got no money for the V. Matter of fact, I just walked from the house to the barbershop. Matter of fact, wasn't you just at the barbershop? And you just passed me up? Like, what the fuck, bro? Now you want me to fucking go way 5 more miles? You want me to walk? Nigga, fuck that. You sending me pictures of you and this nigga at the bar and shit is... For what? No, cuz. No, I'm not about to come to the V, because I told you if I see that nigga, I'm gonna whoop his bitch ass in front of you, because I told this nigga to leave you the fuck alone. Leave my family alone. I'm not gonna go to the VFW, fuck up my motherfucking membership, whoop this bitch ass nigga ass, you know what I'm saying, over you, and fuck up my shit there. Like, no. I'm not gonna fuck up my membership at this post.
Yeah.
On some stupid ass shit, because this bitch ass nigga wanna put you up under a hypnotic spell. And you ain't seeing the fucking light. So I told her, I said, no, I'm not coming up there. I ain't got no bread. I just spent all my bread on that bitch ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing for no lift, none of that. I spent my last money on the lift coming home.
Yeah.
I'm not about to do that shit. So I stayed at the barbershop. I said, if you want to talk to me, you can come to the barbershop. We can talk. I have no problem. Who up there? Why does it fucking matter who up here? You come to talk to me. Your husband. So come talk to me. She hang up the phone. And I try to call her back, you know what I'm saying, to let her know, hey, I'm up here. I just want to talk. No answer. I call that bitch ass nigga. No answer. So I go on Instagram. Let me see somebody live right now, because ain't nobody fucking answering. I see this nigga live. Hit that motherfucker, I'm watching. She in a trance, driving like she about to go to war. After I just said, I just want to talk to you. Just, everybody see the video.
We seen the footage.
Everybody seen the footage. And everybody heard this nigga say, why he sit there picking at the motherfucking stickers that he put on his teeth. Everybody hears him say, Because I heard him say it live. Y'all stay tuned. We about to get into some shit. While the music playing in the background, I see my baby. She ready for a fight. Why are you ready for a fight? I just said if you want to talk. I don't want that bitch ass nigga around, period. Why are you protecting this nigga like that? So I call both of them, nobody answered. I'm like, what the fuck going on? I look up.
Come in like that?
Coming in hot.
Shit.
I'm outside smoking cigar. Shit, god damn it, Jesus, they here. Fuck.
Shit.
Bobby! Bobby, they here.
Shit.
They here, Bobby.
Shit.
So I go inside. My nigga was like, yo, what's between you and your wife is between you and your wife. That nigga ain't gonna be involved in this shit.
That's a real nigga.
OG, appreciate it, fam. I thank you. So she come in hot. Where this bitch ass nigga at? Bitch ass motherfucker. Oh, now you wanna do all this shit up here? The fucking barbershop? Well, let's go. You wanna fight somebody? You fight me. I looked at her, I said, Jackie, you are not you. And I don't know, bro, but her third eye and my third eye fucking connected. And we head to head. Like we headbutting each other. And I'm looking dead in the eyes and the soul. And I swear to you, bro, she looked at me, baby, help me.
This is not me right now. Like,
nigga, I'm looking in her soul through her eyes, bro. Baby, help me. I need you to help. I need you to be strong.
do something.
I'm fighting. I'm trying the best I can. And as soon as she said, help me the last time, bro, I promise you, our eyes glazed over. Bitch ass nigga, I'ma kill you. I prayed in my spirit. Lord Jesus, the blood of Jesus covered me. The blood of Jesus covers my wife. Devil, I bind you in the name of Jesus, and you get out of here in the name of Jesus. As soon as I said that internally, she turned around and walked out the damn door. That's when I went at the back.
So stop right there. She pulled up on live to make sure that
I didn't know that.
I know you didn't know that. This hindsight.
I seen her grab the phone and pass it to that nigga.
Yes.
And I'm like, oh, you got this nigga out the car. Yes.
You're right. Like, record this for me just
What?
in case. I'm going to go in.
I told you I'm going to beat this nigga ass. I told you that I don't want this nigga around. This period.
And we see him say.
And this nigga, you disrespectful like this nigga?
Yeah, we see him say on live that he's there to protect her. He's on live. He has her phone saying, I'm recording. This is her phone. I'm live. I'm here to protect her while she's in there talking with you. And we see your OG telling him, no, this is
between them.
This is between them, and there's no way you're coming in.
And that bitch ass nigga nutted up. Yeah, you're right. It is between them. I'm just here to protect her and everything. As long as you tell me that you protect her, we're good. Right. And my OG said, yeah, we got her.
Right.
We're gonna make sure ain't nothing gonna happen to her because we love Soldier just as much as we love Jaguar.
Right.
Matter of fact, a week before, she walked in and apologized to my nigga, to the OG, and told him, yeah, please forgive me for the things that we had happened in the past. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was rude, woo. And he forgave her. You know what I'm saying? So everything was smooth, cope steady after that until this bitch ass nigga came into the picture. You know what I'm saying?
So let's pick up from there then.
Yeah.
She comes, that's where we see her come back outside.
Walk back outside after I said that prayer internally and said the devil is a lie and I bind you in the name of Jesus, get out of here.
Yeah. She's coming out fussing and you said you go out the back.
I see this nigga's by himself and I see her walking. Bet. I told my little nigga, get that nigga. And nigga looked at me and said, no, you get him. I said, you know what? You right. Shit. I took off.
Yeah, he was moving quick. He was moving.
I chopped around the motherfucking corner. I chopped around the other motherfucker. My nigga said, damn, nigga, you was moving like LT.
Nigga, you was moving. You was moving.
At this time, That's when everybody see OG say, "Soldier, look out. Watch out. Soldier, don't. Come on, soldier." And my wife steps in front of this nigga.
So and let's do it like this. And I'm gonna paint it from the picture of what we see in the video. You come around the corner moving full speed.
Mama, can I get some more?
Yes, please. Yeah, please.
Crown the coat, please. Thank you.
Yeah, Crown and Kizoak. We see again. You come around the corner.
Yeah.
Your intention again. I'm gonna go from my perspective. Mm-hmm. It was not towards Jag.
Fuck no.
It was strictly at him. But I do see before the camera hits the ground that Jag notices you coming around the corner at full speed. She gets in front of you. And then the camera hits the ground, and then there's commotion. So I want you to explain what happens once you come and Jaguar look like she steps in front of you.
As the video goes down, the camera's in this nigga's hand. As you hear him talking to OG and OG telling him, "Yo, what's going on between them is between them. You ain't getting involved in this shit. You gotta stay the fuck out here." "No problem. I'm here to protect her. I'm here to protect her." And like as he says, you know what I'm saying? Thank you. As he says, you know what I'm saying? I'm here to protect her. I'm here to protect her. And as OG said, yo, we here to protect her too because she family. So you ain't gotta worry about that shit.
We hear that.
Ain't shit happening.
We hear that.
So this nigga pussied up. He's still holding the camera talking. "Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that you protecting her too."
We hear that.
Blah, 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 blah. He holding the camera. As I said that prayer. Jaguar walks around the back. She walks back outside. As she turns around, I notice her leaving. Bet, that's my opportunity. I take off. Like I said, I chop around the corner. I had a bottle of water in my hand. I chunked that bitch. I got to get him before she get up to the front. I gotta beat her to the front so I can touch this nigga. I told him, stay away from my wife, nigga. Don't touch my wife no more, nigga. Stop whispering shit in my wife's ear, nigga. I see you who you are, nigga. You a threat. You a op, cuz. And I told you, you stay around my fucking wife, I gotta put my hands on you. Because you didn't listen to me the first time, the second time, or the third time. Now I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna protect mine. As I come around the corner, you heard OG say, "Look out, soldier. Watch out. Don't do that, soldier." She stepped in front of me. "You gotta go through me." As I'm chopping up. Yeah, I topped him off.
So you got to him.
What?
Because we don't see this.
What? You see it because this nigga drops the camera.
Right.
He swung at me. He dropped the camera and swung at me. Oh my God, nigga, you done gave me the green light.
What happened to Virgil?
I was just bullshitting you at first. To see if you were gonna do something. And you did. Get over here, nigga. And as you hear in the video, I told you to stay away from my fucking wife, nigga.
We hear it. We hear Jack.
Get off him! Get off my nephew, you fuck nigga!
We hear that.
Was you saying that because you were scared I was gonna kill him? Because you know your husband?
It looked troublesome. It looked like an issue.
You know I could black out at any moment. But thanks be unto God, I didn't because I was on my medication. I was thinking about everything calculated. This nigga grabbed my hands, this nigga was saying a love spell on me. "I love you, Gerald. I love you. I'll never hit you. You're my brother." Bitch, nigga, how the fuck am I your brother and I'm married to your auntie? Don't that make me your uncle, bitch? And as he said this shit, I'm feeling weaker and weaker and weaker until my nigga said, "Soldier, look at him. Finish him, soldier." Nigga, you sure goddamn right, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, didn't I tell you to stay? Get off my wrist, off my wife. You get off of him! shut up. He's not your nephew.
Yeah, we heard that a few times. Camera comes up. We see you on top of him.
Y'all see the dress go back after I break that shit and nigga tell, I heard my partner, I heard my battle buddy tell me, finish him, soldier. I got him in the headlock. And I know UC. And UC is unarmed combat that they teach us. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I hate to say I love the fight, but I love when the fight is on the ground because that's my shit. They taught me very well how to maneuver and subdue my opponent. I'm not gonna say the real word, but subdue my opponent. Because when it comes to unarmed combat in the military, nigga, it's your life or their life. As we seen in Saving Private Ryan when they go through the little village and the German dude and the American dude with the knife fight. One-on-one. Then click. Oh, shit, we ain't got no bullets. Nigga, we gonna go to the bad nets. Yes. Nigga, that shit real. And that shit kicks in. When that nigga had my wrist, I was thinking. I'm thinking while I'm beating this nigga's ass. I'm not insane. Who tells you they thinking while they fucking fighting?
We're processing right now.
I hate to say it, but I operate very well in chaos. They train me very well to operate in chaos.
Jag has said that. He operates when the pressure's on, he operates.
When it came to Philadelphia TV network, guess what? I learned that shit in 24 fucking hours and didn't fucking know how the fuck I learned that shit. Exactly. I picked it up and I ran with it. And y'all enjoying what y'all enjoy now. Because of that shit. Thanks, Army. For wiping out what the fuck I knew and building me up as a soldier. Because I will forever be a soldier. I will forever know how to operate in chaos. Because that's where I think the clearest.
So I'm curious. You have him in a headlock, but again, I'm just going off the footage I seen. And
You couldn't see it.
Yeah, like you're on top of him. But this is, I guess, after that.
Motherfucker had his knees in my chest because folks analyzed this. And then slowed the damn tape down. You see, Goomba couldn't really get to him the way he really wanted to because that little bitch ass nigga had his knees in his chest. And, Goomba couldn't really, I couldn't. I was thinking to myself, why the fuck I can't reach this nigga? I can't reach him. I looked up, this thing got his knees in my chest. Let me collapse that. Let me shorten the distance. Oh, now he got my wrist. Okay, cool. I'm thinking, if I strike this nigga with my bows, I can either knock him out or cut him. Now, if I cut him, that's going to be evidence that we had a scuffle. I can't do that.
Oh, you processing.
I told you I work well in chaos. I'm processing all the way, like you said. I'm thinking, nah, don't strike him. Nigga, get your fucking hands off me. Beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna hit you with these. That's why my index finger is swole now. Because how they ran the tape back and slowed it down, they see this nigga's dreads fly back before his head moves. Yeah, because when he released my motherfucking hands, I popped his bitch ass, quick. Motherfucker, you gonna feel me, nigga, get the fuck away from my wife like I told you. I'm gonna show you fat meat greasy, because you don't believe it. So, that ended up happening. I pop up. I don't know why I said what I said. Did you fuck this nigga? And slapped the phone out of her hand. I don't know if it's because this nigga said something to me subconsciously or not. And
something in you made you
say that. But I didn't think to say that. You know what I'm saying?
Right. It wasn't nothing like, I'm asking from factual, subconscious.
It just popped out. And when I replayed the video and watched the video when everybody was analyzing it, it's like, damn, I said that. I didn't really realize I said that shit. And I even told my wife that. I didn't realize I said that shit. And before I slapped the phone out your hand, I didn't realize that. I said, because that nigga was using his fucking spell on me and trying to make me jealous and make it seem like it's a jealous moment that I'm fighting him.
Wait, so he was whispering to you as he was pouncing on him?
You can hear it in the fucking tape. I love you. You're my brother. I love you. I love you. I don't want to fight you. I'm not going to hit you. You can hear it in the tape, bro.
Okay. Yes.
And while he's saying this shit, I'm getting weak and weak and weak and weak.
Yeah, because no one wants to fight. Like, I need your aggression for me to go harder. If you're and that's what, kill him with love. It's just like, all right, I'm gonna
kill him with kindness.
Right. Yeah, therefore
I'm gonna tear down that angry spirit. Right.
Yeah.
And like I said, when my battle buddy said, finish him, G, finish him, soldier. You show right. And pythons went to working. And my nigga's like, just snap it, soldier, snap it. I thought about it. Now, if I snap this nigga neck, it's gonna be a murder charge. I can't do this shit.
Oh, you process it.
What? And I let it go a little bit.
You process it.
And he try to gather out. No, nigga, you ain't going nowhere. Hold on, let me think about this again. If I do this, it's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad for our brand. I'm gonna be locked up. My baby gonna be, no, I can't do this shit. So I release him. That's when you see, we get up and beep, beep, I pop him and then I fucking slap the phone on my wife's hand.
So I want to get to the most important part. And this is very important right here. Jag said, as that was going on, one of your guys commenced to either knock her down, push her down, physically alter her situation. Mm-hmm. In which I want you to address that. If you've seen that happen, if you noticed it, if you saw whatever she's saying, not saying it didn't happen or not, because again, she said it happened. That someone in the bar, someone there, either the OG or someone, one of your
OG.
Yeah, one of your guys.
Yeah. One of the little ones that love me.
Yeah, physically came onto her to get her
I'm gonna
in
tell
a
you
different
like
position.
This. I didn't know none of that shit. Because my main focus was get this bitch ass nigga away from my wife. You want to try to prove that I'm a bitch, nigga? I'm gonna show you I'm not. I will fight for mine to the death, nigga. My wife knows that. And for her to be on this side screaming, get off my nephew, this is not your nephew. We don't know this nigga. And for you to say that you've been knowing this nigga for 2 weeks, that tells me this nigga put you in some type of motherfucking hypnotic spell.
For it to be that strong.
To be that strong that you tell the cops that you know this nigga for 2 weeks and we only seen this nigga 3 days. You are the queen of transparency. You are my love. You are my rock. You are my everything. And I love you, and I don't want to see you go down this fucking path, and I'm trying to warn you. But you don't believe me. You don't believe anything I say because of what I've done in the past. I lied to you about myself because I didn't want to look bad. I didn't want you to fucking get away from me because I'm dealing with mental illness and I'm dealing with PTSD due to combat. And I'm not taking my medication the way that I'm supposed to take it at the time. Because I'm scared of how it's working with my body. And I'm scared that you're gonna fucking leave me like everybody else has. But you have been the only person who told me my dreams.
Damn.
You're the only person that told me what I say in my dreams when I speak out loud, when I talk in my sleep. Every other relationship that I fucking had, they would tell me, baby, you sleeping, you talking in your sleep? Oh yeah, my mom taught me that all the time. What did I say? Oh, nothing. It was nothing bad. 2 weeks later, you can't deal with me. It's time for us to be done with. Right. My wife is the only person in this world, and that's why I love her so fucking much, to tell me what I've said in my dreams. And it be some fucking fucked up ass shit.
And that coming from a real place.
Yo, I'm talking about back in the war type shit, baby, you talking about you did this, that, and the third. Huh? For real? Verbatim like that?
Like you said, other women have left in that sense.
Left because they're scared.
She has persevered.
Stayed, persevered. Told me verbatim what I said. This shit scared the fuck out of me at times.
All right, so Goomba, I want to do it like this. And this is a very, very touchy subject, man. And we got to navigate this correctly. After that altercation went down, we see Jaguar. And again, I'm just going off the live. We see her run back to the car. Angry, upset.
Yeah.
Mind you, she has been in here to do interviews, and we're doing a podcast where she spoke on her son, Giovanni.
God bless the dead.
Where she's able to touch her son, speak to her son.
We have actually touched her son.
And
we have actually spoke to her son, his ashes. We have both done that. I could have easily been like, fuck no, nigga, I'm not about to do that shit with you. But I'm your husband. I'm proving to you that I am 100% with you. I did not meet this young man. I heard of his demise. I seen his demise.
Right.
And it hurt me to the point to think and hear your story on how you learned about his demise.
Right.
I've been the only nigga to support you to actually take you to the site. And let you vent the way you vent because you lost your firstborn.
Right.
I stayed by your side. I was there with you when you fucking wrecked that goddamn lobby. For your son. You wanted to go to jail that night, but I told them people, please don't call the cops. She's grieving very bad.
This is something else.
It's something else. Please forgive us. I'm taking her home. And we went home.
And it was a situation where even when she came here, she had spoke to us and said, I'm sorry, y'all. I was talking to my son. I was touching my son. And in retrospect, I'm knowing now that it was his ashes that she kept close to where, and again, I want your thoughts on this because this is all retrospect. This is all after the fact. I'm sure you weren't in that car to see what was going on. Because
I didn't know what the fuck was going on in the car. I was in the shop.
You were in the shop.
And I'm wondering, like, why the fuck they ain't leaving yet?
Right. There's something going on over there.
It already went down. You need to leave before these laws get called, because you know they're going to get called.
It's getting there. Yeah.
What? And ain't nobody in the fucking shop going to call the laws because of me. I told them, don't nobody call the laws. She going to leave. Leave her alone. Everything's done. I did what I was supposed to do. That's that. If you fucking learn this lesson, I'll see him later. Ain't gonna learn this lesson then.
That altercation in itself, of course, caused her to go in there and then, of course, take Giovanni's ashes. Of course, she did proceed to take him out,
I've seen the video.
You've seen the video.
And I was very upset about that. Not knowing she was upset about being slammed. That I never knew about, and screaming that death to everybody, and if you want to die, you're gonna die, and she's rubbing Giovanni faces. But if y'all don't realize, y'all run that tape back again, y'all see that nigga doing the same shit.
He did the same stuff.
That nigga rubbed Giovanni's ashes on his face.
Now I will say this,
and tried to reverse the motherfucking spell and couldn't do the shit.
Yes, he said he did that, which is
they don't know the truth, Jackie. Calm down, please come back. They don't know the truth. Listen to the tape. He's trying to reverse the shit and can't. Until the demon tells him, where's your phone? Get your phone. I didn't realize one of my YGs had the nigga phone. And I'm sitting in the shop like, why the fuck they ain't leaving yet, bro? They need to be gone before the laws get here. She don't need to be in fucking trouble. They need to go.
Because we hear her saying, Soular, come on. Like, as in, he left to go back towards the door.
He was already at the door apologizing, telling her, I love Gerald. I don't know why he's acting like this. I don't know, blah, 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 woo, woo. We love him. You know, he's blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Mm-hmm. That's why she was called, come. That was the higher demon called the lower demon to come. Mm. Y'all gotta understand, the word says, we don't fight flesh and blood, but we fight principalities and higher things in darkness. That's what we fight against in these last days.
All right.
So when you hear her say, come, that's not my wife. My wife speaks in complete sentences and articulates her verbiage very well. When have y'all ever noticed her to sit there and have short sentences? Matter of fact, I filmed her getting pulled out of the vehicle, the police officer's car, because she was kicking the window, and every time she was kicking the window, she kicked it 3 times. And every time she kicked the window, she was screaming, bitch ass nigga, I'm going to kill you. That wasn't my wife. I know it was a demon. I've seen demon possessions before. I'm 4th generation Kojic. One of the highest holiness churches in this world. I done seen people get healed. I done seen demon possessions. I done seen demon exorcisms. I done seen all that shit as a youngster in the church. I know what a demon possession looks like. I know what it sounds like. I know what it feels like. And all that shit added together to that. I know that was not my fucking wife. And today's the only day that I heard my fucking wife as I've heard her before.
Mm. Since before
Saturday.
that
shit.
Yeah. So Goomba, I have to ask, who called the police?
Nobody in the shop called the police. I'd never called the police. It had to have been somebody in the Big Lots parking lot or the dance studio next door to us or somewhere else.
But that's how chaotic the scene was?
What? Yo, after the beat down, he was apologizing and all this other shit. She was, come, Soular, come. All that bullshit there. You laying on the fucking horn, give me his phone. You know, all that shit. You causing domestic, you causing the fucking
disturbance
for the peace.
Yeah,
folks trying to
for the other businesses.
Yeah, folks trying to take care of their business.
What time is this? It's like, it looks like it's like 5 o'clock. Sunset.
It was about down there sunset.
Okay,
on the Sabbath.
On a Sabbath, yes.
And you supposed to have gone to church.
MLK weekend.
And pick up everybody and on the MLK weekend.
Yeah.
I told you to leave. Leave. I didn't do what the fuck I wanted to do. I hope I showed this nigga. I'm not fucking playing no fucking games about my family. And you still here, you want to come and get out the car, grab Giovanni's ashes, spread them everywhere because you've been slammed that I don't know about. But as soon as I find out, I violate that nigga. I discipline him. Nigga, don't you ever put your hands on mine. Nigga, I'm OG around here, nigga. Don't ever put your hands on mine. I don't care if you trying to secure her or whatever the fucking case may be, nigga. Don't do that shit. She was beating you with a bottle, OG. I didn't feel it. Mm-hmm. They call me Goomba Head for a reason. I didn't feel that motherfucking shit. I heard she was beating me with a fucking bottle, punching me in the head. I never felt none of that shit because my focus was on this bitch ass nigga. Stay away from my wife. You don't think Fat Me Greasy, I'm showing you right now, is greasy and a bitch.
So I'm going to have to ask you then, you go live. Mm-hmm. At the moment you go live,
I go live because
The cops already.
I can't. They're already. They done pulled up fast in the hole.
How many squad cars? Just
At the time I looked up, it was about 4 of them.
wow.
I'm talking about. They pull up. Somebody done called. You know what I'm saying? Somebody done called. She out there throwing Giovanni's ashes everywhere. I not realizing this was fucking going on. My partners come in. Yo, get your wife. She out there throwing dirt. She throwing dirt. Nigga, what? I get questioned. Yo, your wife. I heard your wife threw ashes on you. She ain't throw Giovanni's ashes on me. I was already in the motherfucking shop. I stopped beating this nigga's ass and going to shop to fucking calm the fuck down so y'all can fucking leave. You want to fucking get rowdy and shit and want to throw Giovanni's ashes because somebody done put the hands on you I ain't fucking know about. Because I'm maintaining on this nigga. All I know is my niggas gonna make sure that you safe and I'm safe. That way you ain't fucking come over here and pull us off and I fucking snap off on you and you get in the fucking scuffle.
Right.
So I didn't even know nothing about that shit until afterwards.
Right.
Until the little homie say, OG, I'm just letting you know, hey, I had to. She about to jump on top of you. Nigga, you don't touch mine, nigga. Let her jump on top of me, nigga. Matter of fact, now you gotta face me. Let me take care of you real quick. Let me teach you a lesson. If OG say don't touch her, nigga, you don't touch her. Period, point motherfucker blank.
Yeah.
Now you gotta taste what the fuck I gotta get to you. And you tasted that shit. And he respected that shit. I was out of line, OG. My fault. I love you. We love you. We looking out for you. I appreciate that. But I never gave you that order, nigga. I told you to watch after her. Make sure she doesn't get hurt.
Not hurt her.
If she fucking fights you, nigga, that's what that is. You eat that. You eat that.
Wave her off if anything, honestly.
You eat that. And you guide her to her safety, nigga. You eat that. You don't pick my motherfucking wife up and dump her, nigga. Now you gotta see me. You don't want to see OG. What BG want to see OG for real, though?
That's real.
Shit. What YG want to see OG? No, none of them.
That's real.
So.
And I'm glad you're understanding that because that's one thing that Jaguar was vocal about. Again, I will say when she went live with Tokyo Tony,
yeah,
that's one thing she really said. Like, and he
knew that they were gonna dump me. He did. I didn't know none of that shit, baby.
And it was addressed.
And I'm addressing that shit now. I didn't know that shit, and when I found out, your husband took care of it like an OG should. And guess what? That nigga has more respect for you than anything. You are Mrs. Soldier. They know not to fuck with you. Because if they fuck with you, they gotta fuck with me, and they know not to fuck with me.
So I have to ask, Goomba, when you went live,
yeah,
Soular was in the backseat of a police.
I caught that at the right time as he was getting placed in the backseat of the cop car because his ass started to fucking, don't touch her! They was like, shut the fuck up, motherfucker. Matter of fact, put your ass in the car.
Yeah, I'm just curious because, again, we weren't there.
Yeah.
Soular's in the back of a squad car. Before
that, he was acting American, I'm American, blah, blah, blah. He tried to put spells on these niggas.
When you say these niggas, you mean the laws. Damn.
He tried to put the love spell on them. I love you, I love you, I love you. If y'all go back to where Nature Boy and Carbonation actually got caught up and locked up, look at what they were saying. They were saying, I love you, I love you, I love you. Peace unto you. They was saying the love spell so they wouldn't get fucking handled the way they got handled. This nigga learned from that fucking lesson and used that shit up on the fucking DeSoto Police Department.
For some reason, now I don't want to say for some reason, Jaguar was the more aggressive in that scenario. Soular did not get taken to jail, but Jaguar got apprehended. Like you said, she was kicking a window.
She was kicking the window to the point where she fucking... I love my wife. She's so strong. She fucking kicked this guy. I'm thinking it was her head the whole time. My baby kicked this goddamn cop car door to the point where she ajarred that bitch. As if you from the hood and you lock your keys in the car, you know how much strength it takes to pull that fucking door frame back to stick the goddamn hang off in that bitch to pop that lock. My baby kicked that bitch 3 times to the point where that motherfucker was ajar. And the motherfucking cop was like, Sarge, my door is fucked up. And I'm looking like, yeah, goddamn. My baby got that script. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm watching because y'all pulled out the car and y'all hog-tied her. Y'all was about to put your knees in the back. And I screamed out. I got other videos that I never posted on fucking Instagram or nowhere else where I screamed, don't put y'all knees in her back. She has a bad back. She has scoliosis. And y'all listened to me. And y'all backed off. Y'all let her rant and rave, said what she said, blah, 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 whoop, whoop. And y'all called the ambulance for her. Thank you. Thank you for listening to me. Because y'all could have done whatever the fuck y'all wanted to and been sued by my love. And been justified because I would have been a character witness because I got the videos for the shit.
And so that's what we see as far as ambulance pulling up, stretcher.
Yeah.
And then them, of course, I mean, she was screaming all.
She wanted to go to Loose Derrick. She thought that was going to get her to Loose Derrick, but it wasn't going to get her to Loose Derrick.
Yeah,
They came and asked me, did she have mental problems? Yeah, they did. And I told her she's a PTSD survivor.
Yeah.
Of a gang rape and everything else and sexual assault and abuse and everything. And they understood.
Right.
And that's why they told me, she tried to spit on us, but we're not charging her with anything, no assault, anything. You're not pressing any charges, are you? No, sir, I'm not. If I was to press charges, I would press charges on that nigga, but I'll forgive him. I want him just away from my fucking wife.
And that mindset right then, you were on a forgiving mindset.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just want this nigga away from my wife. I'm tired of you fucking manipulating my woman. And I'm telling her that she's been manipulated, but you constantly, you magician. It's on your fucking Instagram, you're a magician. You told me you're an alchemist.
All right, well, let's cap this part in like this. For what took place on Saturday, MLK weekend.
Yeah.
Again, like I said, we have been in constant communication. We were supposed to go to a party. We were supposed to be turned up, and everything went left.
Yeah.
And Jaguar was escorted off.
Yeah.
What was in your mind at that time? And if it's anger, it's okay. If you were upset, it's okay.
What was in my mind at the time was, fuck, this nigga got my goddamn baby fucking locked the fuck up.
Like, how did we get here?
Like, she should have just fucking left. Like, if you just drove off, my nigga, it would have been straight. But you allowed this bitch ass nigga to fucking sit there. Let's talk for a second. Let's sit here and just talk. Let's talk. Let's do this. Let's do that. Nigga, she gotta go. Why the fuck are you gonna sit here and wait for the cops? You can wait for the smear my son-in-law in her face and say that everybody's a dead man. And for you to grab the shit and put it on your face, there's a fucking ritual. Nigga, you don't fucking know us, bro. And you try to reverse the spell because you tell her they don't know the truth. They don't know the truth yet. They don't understand what's going on. If everybody goes back and listens to this shit, you can hear this nigga try to reverse the spell and he can't do it because it's too powerful. Which fucks with me. Because my wife tells me she wasn't under a spell. I'm like, baby, you were. You were not yourself. I not told you wasn't yourself. And this nigga want to interrupt and say, yo, hey, don't talk to her that way. Bitch ass nigga, you shut the fuck up. This is my wife. I know what's best for my wife. Just as well she knows what's best for me.
And I say that live on this camera because, again, as y'all came back and did our interview with Reallyfe Street Stars,
you noticed for yourself we was working on shit. It was good.
The energy and everything did change upon that past week. Based on what I was seeing taking place on Saturday, I'm like, this is not the Jag I know that would know what's up at stake putting this up front. So it made me question, was there deeper issues with you, both of y'all? Was it deeper issues with her and Soular? Was he unlocking something that needed to be spoke on?
I really believe that he was trying to unlock her unconscious because he finally figured out her astrological chart because she was vulnerable enough to give it to him since he's so capable of reading them. Nigga, I'm smarter than the average motherfucking bear, nigga. I know what the fuck you trying to do. That's why I gave you what the fuck I gave you. I gave you the default for a reason so you really couldn't see me beating your ass in the chart. Nigga, I'm very smart. My wife married me for a fucking specific reason. That's unbeknownst to me and her.
Right. All right. Well, I'm definitely glad you were able to clarify again from your perspective of that Saturday. Again, Jaguar is a person that we take to the heart, and therefore for you to be able to speak on this and tell us this story, we need that. We need to understand your portion of this. And again, there's more to the story that we'll uncover.
Yeah.
But I definitely wanted to get the Shreveport incident and then of course this incident to understand what took place to go, because a lot of people have a lot of there's a lot of dialogue going on.
I'm gonna tell you like this. If you go to his live in Shreveport, you see my wife fucking dancing like I've never seen her dance before. And I've been her husband for 4 fucking years, and I've watched my wife dance. I ain't never seen her do the fucking alpha fraternity stomp dance because she helped choreograph that motherfucker. So what type of motherfucking magic, what hypnosis do you have to have my wife do shit like that? Me, 4 years, have never seen my wife fucking show me the choreography to the A5A motherfucking fraternity that she helped choreograph. You feel me?
Wow.
But you got this shit on camera. As if you showing everybody how you got her in your motherfucking shit, nigga. I'm very smart, but I play dumb very well.
Hey, talk to him. All right, well, we're gonna stop it right there, man. I definitely want to take this moment to pause. We're gonna discuss, and then therefore we're gonna take it from there. But Goomba, again, that is the very essence of again, your side,
right,
her side,
right,
and the truth, right.
And
we need it all. So I definitely do thank you for providing that information to us.
No problem, man. I enjoy being here with our business partners.
There you go.
And sharing my story.
There you go.
I'm not going to allow my wife or anybody else to negate my story.
Yeah.
Can't nobody tell me what the fuck I've been through and what the fuck I didn't see. I'm not insane. as the world can see, as the world has said, I did the right fucking thing, protecting mine, like any other human man would protect his own family.
All right. Perception is a motherfucker, man.
What?
Goomba, we thank you, man. We're going to do it like this. We're going to stop right there.
Yeah, much love.
We're going to get right back to it.
Shout out to my god brother Mike and our nonprofit Men Working with Boys. So if you have a young man who doesn't have his father in his life and needs guidance, yo, Men Working with Boys, hey, we out there. We're here.
And we're going to double down on that, man. Shout out Mike.
Yep.
Shout out Men Working with Boys.
Hey, DaladelphiaTVNetwork.com. We still live in effect, baby. That's the only time you go see that nigga on our channel.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
You know, hey, episode 2, go watch it.
Go watch it. We're about to get to it, man.
Subscribe, baby.
Hey, Goomba, real life. Let's go. All right, Goomba, man. I first and foremost want to just thank you for going through the scenario in which you spoke on the situation in Shreveport, and of course going into what led to Jaguar's arrest. What I want to do right now is I want to unpack some history about yourself. Again, you spoke on a lot to where you informed them, but there are some questions that this is more so like, I guess you could say fan service as far as answering questions that people are just wanting to know and just kind of getting to know. And again, there are some questions that have already been answered,
right.
but I want to go through there.
All right.
Whenever someone looks at a Jaguar Wright and hears her history and see what she was and also what she is, and then to hear, of course, about her escapades and things of that nature and just her life history, she comes back into the world, into the forefront, and now she is married. I want you to kind of touch on just even how you and her became either a couple and then what led to marriage. I mean, because I can see a lot of fans and I read a lot of comments where they're just wondering, what is the dynamic between, you know, someone like Jaguar and yourself, and how does that even come about?
Right. So, as everybody know, we met at the VFW. It's Veterans of Foreign War. It's a club that I'm a member of. I seen her there a couple times. I was up there celebrating one of my little homies' birthday. You know what I mean? So I was up there buying them shots. Watching the baseball game.
Yeah.
And I noticed her walking around, and my little homie kept saying, "Say, OG." It's like, what? Man, somebody keeps staring at you. So I know, I feel it. I ain't worried about that, bro. I ain't here for that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm steady watching the game. He doing what he do. He came over there again. "Say, OG, what? Yo, she must want you." I'm like, nigga, stop playing, bro. So I was talking African, you know. Me and my best friend, you know, shout out to Mike, my partner, man. I mentioned him earlier about the Men Working with Boys nonprofit. Yeah. His first wife, she's Somalian, and we used to go over to his crib, you know, smoke, you know, chill, and he'd be watching Nollywood movies. I'm like, you know, what the hell's up with this shit? Oh, bro, they got the best storylines ever.
Best storyline. 4-hour movies.
What? Part 1, 2, 3, and 4. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, we watching this shit, and then we go start imitating these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Great actors, great people, yeah. You know, and I was sitting at the bar, and I was telling him, you know, Gozan, please stop it. Leave people alone. We are trying to watch the game. You enjoy yourself, drink your birthday drinks, and stop it. She just staring at me. Like, I know this nigga ain't no damn African. He lying. I know he lying. This is the way she was looking at me. I was like, okay. So there she go with the Yankee shit. Everybody know how Jag is when she gets to that level, man. Yeah. So that's that North Philly coming out, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rich Allen Projects, you know what I mean? So she was doing that Philly shit, talking loud, aggressive talk. I'm like, yo, chill out. We trying to enjoy this game here, baby, and you just out here just yip-yapping. Calm down. What she need? What you want me to pay you? Pay by tab. Well, I won't shut up. All right, fine. Here. Get her another drink, too. Here. Thank you. And whatever. And she kept, you know, walking around and kept locking eyes. And she broke down. One of the sisters, that know her, you know, at that time, I didn't know anything was going down. I didn't know she had recently just lost her son, Giovanni.
Right.
And she was just breaking down because she was staring at the last spot that they actually together had a drink. You know what I mean? His drink was a tequila sunrise. So she was just sitting there. She had ordered tequila sunrise, just sat it next to her. She ordered her drink and, you know, started to drink it. And one of the sisters came over there and gave her a hug. Said, baby, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? I'm sorry for your loss and everything. And she just broke down. And something inside of me just said, go give her a hug. It's like, nah, I ain't doing that. That ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. They said, go give her a hug. Yeah. I'm like, all right. So I go over there, you know, mother, do you mind if I give you a hug? She just looked at me like, oh no. So she said, yeah, and I gave her a hug. I'm talking about she collapsed as soon as I gave her that hug.
Wow.
I was like, oh no, don't fall over. Please don't. Please don't do that, you know, but she was just so tough. And, you know, after that, we just sat back and chatted, went outside, listened to her music. I'm talking about, it's like I've heard her music before, but this brand new music. I'm singing along with it, and it's shocking me that I'm knowing these words. Like God just put them in my spirit, and I'm just spitting them out, not even knowing what I'm spitting out. And, you know, we enjoyed that night. As she stated in many of her interviews, she wasn't going home. Even if she was going home, she was gonna end her story. And the sad part about it is, I was going to end my story that night too. I wasn't going to go back to my parents' home. I was actually going to drive. I had the plan to drive to White Rock, sit there, and just do it. I felt like I didn't have nothing else to live for. You know, I went to war, came back home. My family's looking at me crazy. You know what I'm saying? Treat me like I'm just some war-torn veteran that doesn't know how to adapt in society anymore. Because when I left, we were strong. When I came back, it was just like me by myself and they was all together. And that kind of fucked with me, you know what I'm saying? But back to me and Jackie, yeah, man, Jag. I knew she shouldn't be alone, and I shouldn't be alone. Yeah. So we went to her son's apartment where she was staying, and I stayed the night with her, made sure she was safe. Yeah. And on top of that, I made sure I was safe because I knew that if I did leave, who knows what would have happened to that sweet soul? Because she is so sweet. I love my wife. And I praise God for him putting her in my life and me into hers.
Would you say y'all came together based on like a trauma bond? Like based on the traumas that y'all had experienced?
I would say that, you know, but not knowing of it personally with each other. Yeah, I can say that, yeah. Yeah.
So y'all actually, you know, it's one thing to date and meet somebody and kind of court them and, you know, go through that route. But was it you wanting to marry her or her wanting to marry you as far as moving that dial forward?
I had mentioned it to her because she was in a situation at the time and it wasn't cool. I'm not going to go into that. That's her story, so she can go into that if she likes. But it was the point that she needed somebody and I needed somebody. And for us to come together and actually have these conversations every day for 21 days, I asked her, I said, you know, well, why not, you want to be together? Sure, you know what I mean? I said, so okay, well, why not get married? She's like, no, we can wait. You know, grow on, you know. At the time I was hiding about my damn PTSD. I was hiding about my medication. I was still working on my medication within myself, trying to figure out what it is. And I was scared of rejection. I was scared of being rejected. again, because I'm a veteran, I got PTSD that has trauma. To me, it felt like nobody was actually there to love me. That's why I felt, even my family. I even told her that. My family don't love me. I felt that at the time. That's before I got my help. And like I said, 21 days later, I asked her, she said, no, we can wait. I said, well, she said, because I'm not going anywhere, period. I'm not going anywhere. So we can just chill and wait, build that up, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, shit, since you ain't going nowhere, what's the big deal? Let's go and get married. She looked at me and was like, yeah, you're right. Let's go and get it done. So we got it done.
After 21 days of knowing.
21 days of knowing each other.
That's amazing.
Yep.
That's amazing.
We prayed on it. And God's like, okay, I put y'all two together anyways. It's not like y'all put each other together.
So I want to ask this. How would you describe your relationship overall with Jack? Like just overall, how would you describe the relationship?
We have our ups and downs. When I was going through my mental health and fighting, not wanting to go get it done, because all veterans say, yo, I'm fine. Ain't nothing wrong with me. Until you sit down and actually talk to your therapist, until you sit down and talk to somebody who actually listens, who actually has been qualified to deal with these type of things, you'll find out there's a lot of people that's just like you. A lot of people who think of the same way you are. A lot of people who thinking, don't nobody really love me, care about me, when they really do. It's you. It's you that need the help. And it's nothing wrong for going to get your help, because, it's going to turn you into a better person. That person that everybody saying they used to be around, they used to be around and everything, but since you come back from war, now you're a totally different person because you done dealt with real life shit that everybody else don't understand.
Right. Now I have to ask, because you came on our platform again about 2.5 years ago, to where, of course, you brought Jack. The stories that she mentioned on our platform from the first interview and the second, did she tell you these stories? Does that come up in conversation? Does all this, again, it's
some of them come up. Like that Big L stuff, I didn't know nothing about.
Oh, wow.
I ain't gonna name these other people.
Yeah, exactly. But some of those names.
But yeah, the storylines that y'all know about and everything. Yeah, we sat down and talked about that shit.
Yeah.
And she let me know, such might happen. They might do this. You know what I'm saying? She gave me the game plan. I'm looking like, okay.
Did you believe her when she said all this? Like, because some of that, like, no way.
I used to ask about some of the artists that I grew up on. How about this person? Well, what? I can't even listen to this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Because you really? Ooh. Holly weird. What? Bro, it's weird. I'm telling you, the story she told me, I don't even want to go. You know what I'm saying? Just because.
Yeah. Man, so and I got to ask, because on the Sean Davidway show, he had, of course, asked about, Jag's sexuality. And of course, she had mentioned, hey, I'm bisexual. Mm-hmm. And then that commenced to ask you, hey, well, are you with the what's your status on it? And, questioning that. Did you know of her sexuality coming into that, or was that something that you learned after the fact?
That's something I learned. Like I say again, I didn't know nothing about Jaguar. I seen a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
I seen Jackie.
Yeah.
There's two different. There's Jackie and there's Jaguar.
So what people will say is that 21 days, when you're at that age, there's a lifetime that you don't know about.
Of course.
But you felt comfortable enough to say, well, let's ride.
We're gonna learn about each other together as we on this journey.
That's amazing.
And you know what I'm saying? That's what I looked at, and that's why I adore about my wife. Because she could have easily said, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or we're gonna hold off on this until a certain point in our life. No. She was like, let's roll with it then. Let's go. I got me a partner now.
Right.
And I said the same thing.
Right.
Yo, I got somebody who really loves and cares about me, who's gonna ride with me 100%, no matter what.
Right.
Yep.
Now, so, and again, I'm gonna address this as far as just, questions that people ask and things that, we want to basically touch on. And I want you to kind of explain, your scenario, because again, some people may look at it away, and Jag was saying that I think she did an interview with Tokyo Tony or somebody else, or just during her incident, during things that were going on, and she had said like, man, somebody sent my husband to cause all this chaos.
Yeah,
and we're breaking down the history and of what happened, so therefore people could paint their own assumption or whatever. And to answer that question, we're like, man, my husband is not himself. Somebody sent him to cause and bring me hell and cause this situation to happen.
Right.
What do you say to that when Jag says that? And I'm not going to speak in her words, but if that's something that she said, what do you say to that she feels that this is not you when someone higher power sent you to start shaking shit up all of a sudden?
I don't understand that. Like, nobody sent me. No assignment for what? Like, no. Like, what is that? Like, all I heard was go hug her. That's the one that you're gonna be with. I've been praying for that. I prayed for that before I even met her. I'm talking about I was deep in the church, deep into the spirituality, and finding myself with God.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm growing my connection with God, and we having conversation. I'm, Lord, please bless me abundantly. You know what I mean? I'm doing the right things I'm supposed to do. I'm going to work. I'm making sure I pay my tithe. I'm giving offerings. I'm being selfless service. I've learned that shit in the army.
Right.
So that constantly, that's always resonating in me. I was never the type to be like, yo, oh, that's you? Let's go. No. I want to know the inside. Like I said, I never knew about the celebrity shit, the death of her son, the kidnapping charges and all that other stuff her ex-husband threw on her. You know what I'm saying? The time in fucking Loose Derrick in Chicago.
Right.
The getting arrested from Morocco and back in Miami. Like, all that shit, that was brand new to me.
You're learning.
What? And I'm like, damn, she been through too fucking much.
Was there any point in time where you said, man, damn, I might need to get away from this situation? Like this is a lot to unpack, just personally from, maybe your humble beginnings. Or, I mean, again, we already talked about what you've seen and what you've been through. Were you ever like, man, this is
a little too much for me?
Yeah.
I did at one point in time. I did say, damn, if I was an average ass nigga, I would have been gone. You know what I'm saying? If I was just a country bumpkin, as he called it, I would have been gone. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I thought about it. But then again, I thought, yo, this is my lady. Why would I abandon my lady when things get tough? Like our vows say, for rich or poor, sick or, for better or worse, sickness and health, till death do us part. So I take those words very seriously, because it wasn't just vows to me and her, it was vows unto God as well. So I take us talking to God very seriously.
Right.
Because you're gonna get what you ask for.
That facts.
Period.
Facts. So, Goomba, I gotta ask, you did official King Payne's. Shout out King. Shout out King Payne. Shout out King Payne.
My.
Shout out King Payne.
Yeah.
You did a show, and again, you allowed Jag's son, your stepson Sam, to come on, in which it looked reminiscent of the Tasha K situation.
Oh, you talking about Sean Davey Way? It went on.
I'm sorry.
It went on King. It went on King. Yeah. It was on Sean Davey Way.
Right. You allowed Sam to come on and speak.
I didn't allow Sam to do nothing.
Yeah, please break that down.
Sam wanted to do that himself. Sam heard me on the interview with Sean Davey Way and came to the door after I was finished, knocked on the door. I said, "What's good? Come on in." Yes, that I heard you talking on the interview. Who was you with? Sean Davey Way. Oh, okay. Do you mind if I say something? You a grown man, son. You want to say something? Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, here's the number. Dial it for yourself. I'm gonna leave you alone. I'm not gonna be in the corner.
Right.
You should say this. Or you say, no, for what? That's a grown man.
Right.
And we're teaching him how to be a grown man. Because the people who he's with, they manipulated and I ain't even say brainwashed, but they manipulated his mind and his spirit and him by himself. They just did him wrong.
Oh, man. Again, and as you said, just in case, if ever something was to happen to you or Jag, again, Sam has to,
learn how to be a man and do his own thing. Yeah.
So therefore, definitely understandable. Understandable. The message that he gave, were you okay with the message? Again, I personally haven't watched that scenario, but were you okay with the message that he gave?
Yeah, I was okay with the message that he gave because he was being authentic. He talked about the time that he known that dude, that when that dude came into her life. You know what I'm saying? The time that he seen that dude and actually spoke to that dude, and some of the things that dude had to say did not resonate with my son, my stepson. I still call him my son.
Yes, there you go.
My stepson.
Respect.
And he spoke his honest truth. Not coerced, not none of that. Like, that grown man did his damn thing. Shit. He got a voice too.
Definitely.
And if he want to be heard, he gonna be heard. Just like his mama.
Now, Jag herself, she was actually able to make a phone call from where she was at after she was, after they,
Yeah.
after they have her.
Yeah.
She was able to make a phone call, and then Tokyo Tony was the person to be able to put that phone call out. Now, one thing I saw Tokyo do was, of course, and again, I don't know if she had all the information or even if she watched this or, as it goes forward, but she was like, you need to leave your husband. You need to leave your husband. And what I noticed is that a lot of people were on that bandwagon train to say, leave him. Not again, not the Soular doing anything like that, but they're like, you are the issue. Leave him. What do you say to people that have that mentality and like when they're screaming that? And obviously, I don't know if they know the facts or they feel like they know the facts. Of course, they don't know the facts, but if they feel like they know enough to say, you need to get away from him, Jack, and you're her husband.
I feel like people need to mind their own damn business when they got problems in their own relationship that they can't fucking handle.
Enough said. Enough said. Enough said.
Next question.
Enough said. And with that being said, when it comes to even conversations that people have in regards, I want your take on this because you speak on voodoo, you speak on spells, you speak on hallucination, the magician, hypnosis. Before this situation, what were your thoughts on all that prior? Where spells?
I know it's real.
Hypnosis. Yeah, go ahead.
Let me let y'all know something. I'm fourth generation Church of God in Christ, which we call Kojic, which is a holiness church. We speak in tongues. We believe Jesus died on the cross for me and you. We believe in the Holy Ghost. Matter of fact, our founder, Bishop Charles Mason, he used to, that man was powerful. You used to walk in his church at Mason's Temple, they used to have canes, walkers, everything. God healed folks in church. They got everything to show their testimony in the church. We've seen demons cast out, everything, man. So I know it's real.
All right.
Can't nobody tell me that's not real, it's not real. Until you've seen it yourself and you actually understand that knowledge, bro. You just naive, just like these skeptics about ghosts and spirits. There's no such thing as spirits. Man, you crazy. You think you just got on this earth and you here? Come on, man. Everybody's been here before.
So I have to ask then, carbonation. Did you know anything or heard anything about carbonation prior to your introduction to like Soular and
We did a little research, and
So you
my wife and Tokyo, got on there with Shaka, and talking to him and getting an understanding of what's going on over there and how Nature Boy was treating everybody and how he's treating the kids. And, they was really on a campaign of trying to help these folk and get them up out of there because they seen the manipulation and the pimp tactics.
Pimp tactics.
That's a whole new pimp game, my nigga.
That's what it looks like.
Boy.
That's what it looks like.
I'm talking about pimping.
Down to the original form.
What? Till we got understanding of how things was operating, how they were moving and shit like that. Yeah, we picked up a little bit. We were just trying to help. Because she just started that WCW, Women Caring for Women. You know what I'm saying? And hearing the sex trafficking stories and the human trafficking stories and the rape stories and shit, that shit just pissed me off as a man. You know what I'm saying? And it's just not just carbonation. This is just period. You know what I mean? Like just hearing all that shit and watching these women actually coming to help file bills and make laws to stop this human trafficking and the sex trafficking that's going on in this world that folks are just fucking dumb about.
Right.
They don't want to see that. They don't want to believe it. But it's happening.
Right. So I have to ask, and this is going to be, again, I want to kind of bring this home as far as, going forward. For those that don't know, Philadelphia TV network, which of course is Dallas, Philadelphia, brought together a TV network, which I'm assuming Jag did not want to go the original YouTube route,
right?
Instagram Live all the time. She wanted to kind of own her content without the
we wanted content without restrictions, man. We was tired of putting positive things out there, and next thing you know, they're gone. Right. Why the fuck they gone? Or somebody striking a channel because of some certain things that she said. Or they changing guidelines up to the point where now you gotta wait 30 seconds before you can say a cuss word. You know what I mean? It's constantly changing. And you can't actually get the truth out because it's a whole bunch of mess that wants to control the truth. Like, that's not how it works, bro.
Right.
Not how it works.
You said we, as in this is both of y'all's.
Yes.
Baby.
She originally had it for her and her son, Giovanni. And when I came in the picture, she's like, yo, no, this is our company. We're married. Let's build this together. I'm going to have a podcast. We're going to do all this stuff over here. You see, we're doing this WCW. Matter of fact, you get you a podcast, think about it and come up with it. You know what I'm saying? Help the men out. And we're going to help this world out together, baby. And we're going to make it a better place for us. It's not about no damn money for us. It's not about being famous, rich. I don't care about that shit. It's about service. It's about helping the community. Yo, you see your community going the wrong way, niggas step outside, say something. What happened to the old OGs that used to be, yo man, pull your pants up. Yeah. Be respectful. Help that old lady across the street. Help that old lady take her groceries in the house. What happened to all that shit? Now you look at these damn youngsters and shit, you scared for your goddamn life. They got sticks, beams, all this other shit. Like, what the fuck, bro? Switches and shit. Nigga, who y'all shooting at? Because y'all sure ain't shooting in the white folk.
Right.
What are you doing? Because then when this war comes, that I've been telling everybody is going to be here, but anyways, nobody listens.
When they see it, they'll see it.
And it's going to be too late. Then you can be scrounging around trying to survive. Right. But beating each other up, killing each other for what, my nigga? When we need all the fucking strength we can when they come against us. Because they coming. What they say in the old days? Not in the old days. What they say? History does what? It repeats itself. But then when it comes back, it's even harder than it was before. But it is what it is.
Understandable. Now, you said you were trying to, like you said, do for the better. And you yourself were trying to put together a podcast, and I love the concept of what it was. Can you kind of touch on that a little bit of what it is and what you wanted to portray and be?
Yeah, so like I said, me and my wife, we talked about having our podcast to help people out, and the one that I created was it's going to be actually it's called King's Council. And what King's Council is going to have a panel of gentlemen, extinguished gentlemen, street gentlemen, any type of gentleman that's going to come around and can help each other out, because it's some certain things that we as men need to talk about. You know what I mean? How to get our families back in order, how to get this youth back in order, how to teach them how to grow crops and be self-sufficient, and not trusting all this man-made, created silicone patties and all this other shit.
Not the silicone.
It's time to go back to basics.
You would like for men who don't get an arena to speak on their emotions or speak on things that's happening to them, to be vulnerable, to be able to come on a platform on a King's Council on Philadelphia TV network, to be able to open up to these scenarios.
Yeah, to open up to these scenarios, because those brothers, we don't get a chance to actually vent or actually talk about these things. I mean, we do it at the barbershop, that's the country club, we do it at the cigar lounges, but we don't really get into depth in that.
All right.
We don't come together as a village or as a community or as a nation to actually put plans in order and execute them.
Right.
And watch us grow, such as Black Wall Street in Tulsa. I thank my mom and dad for actually moving there when I was young and to learn the history, because I'm a history buff. I love history. Especially wars and conflicts, why they happened, what happened during the conflict, and what was the resolution of it.
You don't know where you're going unless you know where you've been. Period.
And I learned that at a young age. Going through the military, that helped me as well too. Excuse me, but yeah. So the King's Council, I want veterans on there. Yo, I'm gonna be talking about my mental health. You know what I mean? Like I said, we want veterans on there. We want law enforcement on there. We want firearm instructors. We want doctors, nurses, dietitians. I need everything, because we, as a group of men, we got to start talking to each other. Ain't no sense of us mean mugging each other in the street. Right. You know what I'm saying? We see a brother having a problem. Yo, we need to go talk to him, and we need to learn how to talk to each other. So that's what the King Council really is going to be about.
Yeah, no, I definitely subscribe to that, because again, we don't see that enough.
Right.
And therefore that might start a chain reaction as far as us being able to just speak on what someone else is going through, because we all look at each other like we don't have shit that we're going through.
Right.
We just nod at each other, dap each other up as men, and we keep it moving. Man, if we could just only unpack some shit that we're going through, it could only make us for the better.
That's it.
Not for the worse.
Not for the worse. Because I'm tired of it. Matter of fact, we just heard somebody talk about that, about how worse these niggas are getting.
Yeah.
And as that person said, shout out Big Homie. As he said, yo, we got shout out Big Scrappy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You ain't little no more, Big Scrappy, cuz. You know what I'm saying? But we got to get shit together, man. And like he was saying, yo, we got to reach these people, or we're going to lose them. And if we lose them, yo, we losing our strength. We can't lose our strength, fam.
Right.
We got to come together and do this as a unit, as a whole body. You know what I mean? And get it done.
Right.
Somebody got to change these kids around, and who going to do it?
Somebody got to ignite the flame, and again.
And it got to start with the man.
Yeah.
I'm not knocking the woman, but yo, it got to start with the head.
We need that back in our lives.
Period.
For the young ones coming up.
Yeah.
All right, so Goomba, I gotta, kind of bring it home on this, man. What's next in store for your relationship? Is it at risk right now? Can it be saved? just give me your honest to God thoughts based on, the 4 years that y'all been through and the rest of the life that you may go through.
I'm gonna tell you like this. For me, because I can't speak for my wife. She's her own individual. But for me, I love my wife. And I will fight for my marriage no matter what, as long as I know she's going to fight for it as well, too. And I will do everything in my power and beyond my power to make sure that I get myself together. I learn how to talk to my wife correctly. I learn how to communicate better and get my mind, my spirit, and my body right. So that way, my wife, I'm setting the example for my family. And that's the whole thing. I realized that I wasn't setting the perfect example, especially me not going to get my help for my mental illness. You know what I'm saying? For my mental health. I'm not even gonna call it a mental illness because it's trauma. Everybody goes through trauma. You don't want to call it no fucking illness. It's your mental health, period.
That's it.
Because if you're not right in the head, you ain't gonna make the right decisions. If you're too emotional, you're gonna make fucking decisions, gonna fuck your life up. If you ride on your pride and your ego, you gonna fuck your shit up. And why do that when you can be humble? When you could actually use the 2 ears God gave you and the 1 mouth to speak. So that means listen twice, speak once.
Exactly. Man, I say this, coming from the most humble place, man. I was able to witness who Jaguar Wright is. Again, I had no idea who she was.
Me neither.
And then she came like a storm and then changed our lives, changed it for the better. I don't want to say change it for the worse at all.
Yeah.
We just did an interview with Michael Sean. Shout out Michael Sean for the CW33. And he started off the interview after everything we've done with Reallyfe and the Street Starz platform. His first question was about Jaguar, and that's the kind of storm that she shook up. And I just want to know, I just want her to know that, man, storms can be controlled,
yes, they can.
You can maneuver and, guide the wind where you want it to go. Mm-hmm. I thank you for being so honest and so open, because there's things that you might have said and did and spoke on this platform that people will try to dissect and come from a certain place.
Right.
But we're looking at the man here. We're looking at the honest truth. And
right.
I saw some people try to hide what their true reasons and movements, but man, you're moving in your honesty, and for good, bad, or worse, or whatever it is, you're moving in honesty, and I could only commend you, because we all shy away from that. We all try to sugarcoat things to make us look good.
Right.
You said there's been domestic abuse.
Yeah.
You said you had mental health issues.
Yeah.
You tried to get to your medication, so therefore you could be right. Baby, let's get home. And these are things that people try to gloss over and not understand that all these things, could lead up to, something that could blow. Yeah. And you understand. To fix a problem, you have to understand you have one, or if there is a problem.
You got to acknowledge it.
You have to acknowledge there's a problem.
You got to acknowledge there's a problem. And if you don't acknowledge there's a problem, you're going to be like I said before. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I'm just fine. No, it ain't.
No, it ain't.
Like, why you staying up? You got insomnia for what?
Yeah, look, I can't go to sleep.
I can't go to sleep because my mind is still rolling. And, I'm thinking about this and I'm thinking about back then. And every time I think about Charlie just coming around the corner. Nigga, you need to breathe. Breathe, nigga.
Hey, there you go.
Breathe. Calm your nerves. Drink some water. Let that liquor go.
So I'm gonna speak it into existence right now, man. I would like to see once we have Jag and you on this couch talking about the business of the Philadelphia TV network and where it's gonna go. I would love to see y'all, whatever problems that y'all may or may not have, are worked out behind the scenes, and then y'all come together. Some things don't need to be for the world.
Exactly.
Everything get handled, and therefore y'all come and let us know how things are. Yeah. Again, we can't see the future.
Right.
But we sure can try to paint that motherfucker the best way we can. So I definitely see that what you're trying to do is for the better. And wherever we can help in that scenario, we definitely want to be a part of, y'all comeuppance.
Right.
So once again, Goomba, I do thank you for coming through and sitting down and talking with us and sharing your story with us. And there's more to talk about.
Yeah, there's more.
This is just the beginning of something. So I don't want people this is more so just for people could see your face because
right.
you
get to know Gerald.
Get to know Gerald. And therefore,
AKA Goomba Head, AKA Soldier, AKA Major Pain. You know what I'm saying? All that put together.
Man said he's gonna fight for his marriage. That man gonna literally fight. Literally.
She told y'all.
Literally.
Y'all didn't think Fat Meat was greasy.
Literally. Hey man, go.
I feel like the cat off of 5 Heartbeats. I gotta fight every night
to prove my love. God damn it, man. Goomba, man, I thank you for coming through, man. I appreciate you. I ain't gotta say that you're a real life street star, nothing like that, man. Because you go beyond the street stuff. You're just a real man, and I definitely appreciate you, bro.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Moolah. Hey.